What's good, everybody? We are doing a collective all sign zodiac love reading. What's good? It's been a minute. Hey, Heather, Kai girl, Carrie. All right, I just got to see where this camera's at, and then we're going to get started going from Aries right down to Pisces. All right. Is that lighting good? It looks kind of dark. All right. Going from Aries right down through to Pisces. Hey, Helena, Guidance, Sally, Kristen Loves, Rochelle, Tay. I am doing really good. So I'm hoping to be on at least on the weekend. So Friday and Saturday, we're going to get, so tomorrow I'll do you and them maybe or something like that. But all right, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. Sorry, it's been a minute. Let me adjust. Let's go. Hey, B-Town, Jolanda, Crystals and Paint. All right, Aries. What do we have for Aries? What is Aries person's feelings? For the Aries, universe, spirits, and guides. 3 more. What is the Aries person's feelings? 1 more for the Aries. Three shuffles. You knew I'd be on tonight. All right. In their feelings, 7 of Wands in reverse, how they're seeing you, 3 of Wands in reverse, and action they plan on taking, 8 of Cups. All right, honestly, generalized message here. I feel like this person just feels like there's no point in arguing with you. Okay, so we're going to start with that. But in their feelings, Aries, 7 of Wands in reverse. This is someone that lacks the will to fight. Are they giving their 2 cents? No. Are they wanting to go at this headstrong? No. But I'm going to clarify this because this could go a few ways. Why the 7 of Wands in reverse for this person's feelings? The Knight of Swords in reverse. And the King of Pentacles. I don't know, Aries. I feel like your person's quite serious this week where they feel like they don't have the energy to fight with you. They don't know what they're getting into when it comes to you, what mood you're going to be in. Whether you're with them or not, Aries, this is someone that feels like you're in a mood about something, or you're having a hard time being optimistic because you may not see or envision a future with them for whatever reason. Or this person feels like you've walked away for a very specific reason. Either way, this is someone that feels the need to kind of hold back or not go into the situation with any strong opinion or even defending themselves or anything like that. And I really feel like this person is more so focused on their money matters, or they're more so focused on, if you're in a relationship, this is someone that's just kind of going with the flow, even if they don't agree, because they feel like that's the most practical thing to do this week. So if you're in a long-term relationship, I feel like this is someone that is developing a lot of self-doubt when it comes to the situation and whether they have the advantage with you, but they're choosing to kind of go with the flow because they feel like that's what the most practical thing is to do for this week. If you're not in a relationship with this person, Aries, this is someone that feels like if they approach you, it's going to cause some type of argument for whatever reason. They likely feel like you've walked away for a very specific reason, and they feel like they have some type of disadvantage here. So they're more so trying to stay in their lane or focus on their work or upholding, you know, a more conservative demeanor for whatever reason. And I feel like they're in a space of lacking the energy to go at this week, especially if they feel like they don't have an advantage for whatever reason. Okay, like they don't really have a strong defense. For those of you who walked away from someone for a very specific issue, this person doesn't really feel like they have a strong defense in regards to like they know you're kind of right, okay? Or they know you're right about something, or they know they messed up and they don't know what to say about it, so they're just choosing to avoid it this week, okay? So how they're viewing you, Three of Wands in reverse. So they are seeing you as someone that's walked away, or if it's a relationship, they're seeing you as someone that's keeping your distance because you have a hard time envisioning a future. You're no longer waiting on anything, or you're having a hard time, I don't know, you're no longer waiting on them is how they're seeing you. Why the Three of Wands in reverse? With the Eight of Wands in reverse. And the Six of Cups. This person's, Aries, this person feels like you look at them like the same song and dance. They feel like you look at them like someone that's got nothing special to offer. It's a constant, it's a very similar pattern between the two of you because they feel Eight of Wands in reverse, Six of Cups, Three of Wands in reverse is how they're seeing you. So they feel like you're holding back, or the lack of spontaneity, or the lack of connection between the two of you, or the lack of, envision for the future is causing you to, hold back, or just distance yourself. And they may feel like you look at them as like giving you the same song and dance. Some of you, Aries, this person may feel like you were waiting on some type of an apology, and they feel like because there's been a lack of progress, you're no longer waiting on them and you're choosing to move forward in another direction. Okay? So, yeah, this person feels like you're not waiting on them. If it's a current relationship, they feel like you look at them like the same song and dance, or they're feeding you the same promises or whatever it may be, and you're not really overly motivated to invest in the long-term future. Okay? They may feel like on a personal level, Aries, you're in a very short-term focused space right now where you're more so focused on reconnecting with a part of yourself, or returning to something you used to do, something along those lines, okay? Now, action this person plans on taking, Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups can honestly mean someone that is walking away because they feel like there's nothing to hold on to. Like they may feel abandoned, or someone walking away because they feel emotionally abandoned or emotionally neglected. This Empress wanted to run far. Some of you are the Empress. And it's like you're keeping all that good and nurturing energy far away from them, or you're having a hard time being nurturing to this person. This person may feel like you kind of, like this is someone that doesn't see the point in emotionally giving into the situation, because every time they do, you're just in the space of like distancing your own nurturing energy, or it's like you're not really reciprocating in it. So it almost makes this person feel stupid to emotionally involve themselves. So the Eight of Cups, the Sun. Oh my goodness, cards. This is a brand new deck. It hasn't been used very often. And the Ten of Pentacles. Well, some of you, Aries, if you're in a current relationship with this person, I don't see them walking away literally. And they're more so, keeping their luck, or all their eggs in their basket, in the realm of, okay, the two of you have something solid, or the two of you have something built up already. So I'm not going to bother Aries with my issues. So if you're in a relationship, this is someone that's just being very emotionally distant this week. I don't see a whole lot of lovey-doveyness, because they don't see the point, because they feel like every time they give you that lovey-doveyness, you kind of shrug it off, and it makes them feel like, well, you know what I mean? Embarrassed a little bit, something like that. If you're not in a relationship with this person, this is someone that is emotionally cutting themselves off, because they feel like you're either more invested into a business, a money situation, or you're more invested into another relationship for some of you. And they feel like they have a lot of clarity on where your focus is when it comes to where you're establishing yourself, okay? So very emotionally closed off. I don't see a whole lot of communication at all. They don't see the point, whether you're with them or not. They don't see the point in emotionally giving into it, because they feel like you're tired of their shit, or they feel like you've already moved on, something along those lines. Now, how does Aries feel about this person? Two of Swords, you're not sure. You feel kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, feeling like you need to make a very tough decision. Knight of Wands in reverse. So I don't know, there's some stagnancy you're feeling, Aries, when it comes to your love life, because you're aware that if there's any change in your love life, you're going to have to make some type of decision. And you may be too exhausted to do that or focus on that. So I feel like you're a little bit indecisive about what your feelings are for this person with the Empress. Some of you, you're in a space of like recognizing you have children with this person. So it's kind of like mind over matter, which I can understand. You know what I mean? Empress. Like you see a point in, if you're in a relationship, you do see a point of being there, but it's also boring you or exhausting you, or there's no attraction anymore, something like that. So I don't really see you making any major decisions, and you're not really sure how you feel. I don't know. If you're not in a relationship with this person, I still feel like there's a situation you're in and out of, okay, that has you kind of limited or has you avoiding making some type of decision because you're very focused on growing some aspect of your life, your finances, or you're very focused on your kiddos. You're very focused on something here. You could be looking after a mother. There's something here you're focused on that has you feeling a little bit limited when it comes to this person. So I don't know, your feelings aren't screaming at you with this person. I feel like you're in your head about whether you're making the right decision, whether you cut them off or whether you're staying. You don't know. So it kind of makes me feel like there is some type of dependency there. You know what I mean? I feel like there is, even if you're not with this person, there's some type of dependency there, whether the sex was good, whether you like the way they make you feel, and you don't know if someone will make you feel that way. And there's a difference in someone making you feel amazing and love. Okay. Love is unconditional. Love is like, you know, you would know. I don't know. I feel like you don't really know. I feel like there is some type of dependency or something here you're clinging to or clinging to the hope of, but also knowing you'll have to let go of something in order to have it. And there's no action on your part. So you could be dealing with a Leo. We also have Taurus. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys, for not being on. I don't know what to tell you. My life has went completely 180. And I'm here for it. My mental health has never been better. Okay, so I recommend if you are someone that is just fucking bored as fuck, do something different. I don't know. But anyways, let's move on to Taurus. I don't know. If I could explain, you guys would be like, what? I've actually been much happier. And plus I'm going to school in September, but all right, what do we have for, yeah, we all need a change. You know what I mean? Everybody needs change. All right, what do we have for Taurus? What is Taurus's person's feelings for the Taurus? 3 shuffles. And their feelings, a Star. Okay, how they're seeing you. 4 of Wands in reverse. Action they plan on taking, the King of Pentacles. All right, so in their feelings, Taurus, a Star. This is someone that still has a lot of hope with you. They're still wishing upon a star for their Taurus. Okay, I don't know. I got to clarify why the Star. Sorry about my mouth, guys. Obviously, I still haven't got my dentures yet. All right. Tell me about the Star. What about the Star? Oh. With the Moon and the 10 of Cups in reverse. Well, I feel like this person's, I don't know, Taurus, this is going to sound very dysfunctional, but I feel like this person's hope within the situation has been renewed recently because they're realizing things aren't what they appear to be when it comes to you not being emotionally involved with them, or this person may be realizing you've ended a relationship or there's something coming to an end here. Maybe there was a dysfunctional family situation that you're finally addressing. There's something that's been going on behind the scenes that this person is developing a renewed hope because they're realizing things aren't what they appeared to be, associated with a relationship maybe you were involved in. Maybe, again, maybe there's a separation, or there was some type of dysfunctional family matter situation that they're feeling at peace with because something here is being addressed. I don't know, maybe this person felt like you were a part of some type of dysfunction, or maybe this person thought that I don't know, I'm not going to lie, Taurus. This person is low-key wanting you to be not happy about a situation, or they were hoping that you would end a relationship, or they were hoping that you would address some type of dysfunction, and there's something that is causing this person's hope to be renewed because they realize things are not what they thought, like not what it was presented to be, if that makes any sense. So I don't know, it's a little bit twisted, but I do feel like this person has renewed hope with you because of some type of ending. I don't know, maybe you've cut off toxic family members. Maybe you've ended a relationship. Maybe they've ended a relationship. This could be pertaining to them as well. They may be inspired to end a relationship, or they're inspired to cut off some toxic shit in their life that was creating a lot of dysfunction. And it's because of some type of renewed hope that they have with you. So I don't know, this person has hope, okay? And if there is still some confusion, they're wishing upon a star. They're hoping for the best. They're hoping that the two of you will remain together or be together, okay? Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer energy. How they're seeing you, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So they do see you, Four of Wands in reverse can be like being a bit more private, okay? Not really welcoming all hands on deck, not really welcoming certain family, not welcoming people over, feeling a bit discontent with the situation. And because of some type of discontentment that you're feeling within a community or a family situation, Taurus, they may feel like you're being a bit more private, okay? Or living more of a private life this week. I don't know, there's something going on private. This person may feel like you're celebrating something privately also. Why the Four of Wands in reverse? See, Six of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. This person feels like you're disconnecting from a man from the past, or there's healing happening for you when it comes to old wounds, whether that's with your parents, whether that's with siblings, whether that's with friends. This person is feeling like there's some type of healing happening for you associated with some type of negative past. And that personal healing has you no longer welcoming certain energies. But whatever it is making them feel hopeful and renewed and inspired. So I feel like this person is recognizing you're going through some type of healing, whether you're with them or not. And they do also see that you kind of close the door to a lot of people in your life. And you're being a little bit more private. And there's major healing going on for you. Recognition. Realizing tough truths, being open to the hard truths, okay? But it does have you like, I don't know, not welcoming certain people around, okay? Or being more private. When it comes to them, Taurus, if you are in a no contact situation, they may feel like you have kind of pushed them away, or you're closing yourself off to them, but they feel like it's because of some type of trauma you're healing, or they feel like you're going through something, you just need space, you're just wanting to be a little bit more private or reserved. This person feels like it's because of other things that you were disconnecting from, that they feel like that's why you're so closed off toward them if you are in a no contact situation. But yeah, they do feel like you kind of recognize where the door needs to be slammed shut. If you're in a relationship, they're happy because they've been telling you for I don't know how long, this person's fucking toxic. You know what I mean? This person comes over drunk as fuck, steals all of our shit. Like, there's shit that this person feels like you're recognizing, okay, I don't want this in my life anymore, okay? And this person's feeling happy. They're feeling happy for you, okay? Action this person plans on taking, we do have the King of Pentacles. All right, tell me about the King of Pentacles for action. the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. I love this. So this person's kind of showing up and like they're being your rock, okay? This is someone that's saying, okay, what can I do? How can I... For some of you, this person may feel like you want to move to be able to disconnect from something in your past, whether it's for emotional reasons or physical reasons. And this person may feel like you lack options, or there's a lack of opportunity. So this person may try to like help you out a little bit, because this is someone that is taking a traditional or more practical approach to making more time for you, or even helping you move. This person may literally help you move, or they may literally help you financially, or you know, if it's a current partner, this is someone that is maintaining day-to-day responsibilities in the money situation while you go through something. You may be going through something and you maybe not have been as useful around the house or something. Like, this is someone that's kind of taking care of business while you're going through whatever you're going through. If you're not with this person, this is someone that is, you know, trying to show up in a practical way. What can I do? What can I do to help you? I don't see them pouring themselves into the situation emotionally, but that's because they're responsible or they are not tone deaf. Okay, this is someone that, this is someone that is just taking a mature, responsible approach to helping you move forward with something, or move on from something, or move. There is communication. This person may also feel, Taurus, like there's something you're embarrassed about, but you don't want to talk about. Two of Pentacles, like someone may be recognizing you're having a hard time, you know, with your work-life balance, or you're having a hard time with money matters, or you're having a hard time with things that may be causing you to feel a little bit embarrassed, right? They may be wanting to just take a practical approach to addressing an issue head on, rather than beating around the bush in regards to whether you want to help. You know what I mean? It's like, it's someone that feels like you may need something. They're going to show up with whatever you need. They're not even going to ask you, you know? It's like someone that is recognizing, okay, Taurus is in a little bit of a funky position. I'm just going to be spontaneous and make this happen, or show up in a... I'm just going to show up or help them out or something like that. I'm not even going to ask them. Okay? Because they may feel like you're a little bit embarrassed or feeling some type of way about the position you're in your life. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, they're just showing up in a more practical way. So there is communication. And what is this person's intentions long term? Fool. I feel like this person doesn't want to jump in head first, okay? Like, they don't want to be foolish. They don't want to be immature. They don't want to, like, be tone deaf to a situation again. I don't know. This person just wants to show up for you in a real way, without the fluffy duffiness and false promises and all of that. I don't know. What is Taurus's feelings for this person? King of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Well, I feel like you feel like there's a lot of potential, Taurus, or you may feel like there's a lot of opportunity to build up on something solid with this person, but there's some type of inner truth that is making you feel oppressed, okay? Like, you may feel like you can't be directly honest with this person for whatever reason, or I don't know, you're thinking irrationally when it comes to committing to this person for whatever reason, or you're thinking irrationally associated with family affairs, a family business. I don't know, I'm getting that specifically. What this person's priorities are. A lot of you guys are thinking irrationally about what this person's priorities are. Three of Pentacles, Hermit in reverse. Some of you may have felt like this person withdrawn themselves in a very hard time for you, and it has you now thinking irrationally whether they're good for you, because it makes you feel like you're not a priority. Not speaking out about, a lot of you guys haven't spoke out about suppressed feelings that you have, and there's a lot of truths that you're keeping to yourself, and you're also feeling limited when it comes to communication because of an inner truth that you feel like you can't express because of this person's affairs, like not literal affairs, like family affairs, business matters. Like, well, they're already well established. Why would they want me? Or they seem to be establishing themselves well. Do they still want me? Something like that. I don't know. You want something with this person though, but you're having a hard time not thinking negatively about it. Just give me one more reason as to why. Queen of Cups. Oh. And the Page of Cups. Honestly, it's because I feel like you truly love this person or care for this person or admire this person. And, you know, you may have worn your heart on your sleeve for this person only for you to feel like this person didn't take you seriously. And if there was some type of time of vulnerability or authenticity expressed on your part towards on an emotional level, you may have felt like that was reciprocated in a way that was immature or like someone didn't take your emotions seriously and it made you quite sensitive. There's something here that was made you have a hard time trusting, expressing yourself vulnerable, in a vulnerable way again to this person. So I know, I feel like you're thinking irrationally because you actually care about this person, or you know, expressing yourself could be putting your feelings in the hands of someone that is very immature or someone that tends to, you know, undermine your feelings, something like that. So it's almost like feeling the need to protect your heart. And you may have felt like your feelings in the past were already overlooked. So now it's like, well, what more can I say? So see, the thing is, Taurus, I feel like you're wanting a more raw, vulnerable energy from this person. And this person feels like you want a more practical businessman or businesswoman type of energy. Like, and I feel like you're just wanting to be held and like have someone have meaning behind that lovey-dovey energy. Like you want to feel like you can trust this person. And this person is feeling, I don't know, if you're in a relationship, things could be a little bit blurry because they are showing up for you, but the emotions aren't there. So it makes you question whether they actually love you or whatever. Anyways, I feel like you're just wanting like rawness without the backstabbing, right? Or rawness without the making fun of, or rawness without the talking behind your back. You know what I mean? You're wanting innocence. And there's that desire, the true desire from this person. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have Pisces, Cancer, or Aries. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Gemini. I feel like I'm taking too long in these. My bad. I'm going to try to hurry up. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What's good, Lillian? Femme, Gem, Snow White. What do we have for Gemini? What is Gemini's person's feelings? For the Gemini. What's good, Red Ski Righteous readings? 3 shuffles. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Geminis. I am sorry. I've been MIA. Uranus is in Gemini though. All Geminis been a little bit different, okay? In 7 years, nobody will recognize Geminis. Or that wherever you have Gemini in your houses, that aspect of your life is totally different. So, I know, happy birthday, Gemini. Sorry I haven't been on. All right, 6 of Wands, Gemini. Okay, and their feelings, how they're seeing you, the Death in reverse. Action they plan on taking, 5 of Wands in reverse. Nice. All right, so in this person's feelings, 6 of Wands. Well, this person is feeling like they're having some type of victory with you this week. I don't know, this person likes the way you make them feel. They may feel like they're getting some type of attention from you, or if you have given them attention, It's like they like it. Two of Wands, Gemini. So this is someone that you may not be physically with just yet with the Three of Wands, but they can envision a future with you, okay? Like this is someone that is on the fence in regards to the two of you. They know you make them feel good, or they're receiving some type of attention from you this week, and they're feeling kind of good about themselves. It's like they got an extra foot in them. They got an extra foot in their step? No, that's not how it goes. You get what I'm saying. They got an extra foot in their step. I don't know. Anyway, it's like this person is feeling good because they feel like there's been some type of successful attempt either to get your attention, or you may have given them attention, and how they reciprocated it, it went really good, and now they're in a space of like, oh, let's go out, let's go on a date, let's go, you know, let's take this further. Like this is someone that wants to take something further with you. They do envision a future with you. They may be a little bit on the fence because they either have a choice between two, or you just push them out of their comfort zone, Gemini. Okay, for some of you, you do push them out of their comfort zone, but whatever attention or recognition or appreciation they get from you, it's making them motivated to at least envision or talk about a potential future. Okay, so I don't know, you make this person feel good. And it's like they're drawn to that, or they're attracted to that, how you appreciate them or recognize them, or if they have made some type of attempt with you even, they feel like it was a success, and now they want to ask you again or whatever. So I don't know, you make this person feel good, and they can envision, it's like they want to plan further, okay? Even if you're in a relationship, it's like now they want to get married or something like that, okay? Now, when it comes to how they see you, Death in reverse. Death in reverse is kind of a blah energy. They may feel like there's not really a whole lot of change in your behavior. We do have the Six of Pentacles, but you're being like fair or nice. They may feel like you're very generous, or you're kind of in a space where they're having a hard time knowing where the two of you stand, because you're it's kind of like when a guy flirts with you and you talk back and then it just doesn't really go anywhere. And the guy's probably thinking, okay, is she into me or is she just being nice? Okay. Like that's how this person is seeing you. They're just seeing you as someone that is like keeping things balanced. You're being fair. For some of you, Gemini, this is someone that, is receiving something off you, okay? Or it's someone that there may be some type of transactional relationship. Like it could be, you know, someone in your workplace, someone that pays you, a personal trainer, I don't know, a massage therapist. Like for some of you, this is someone that the two of you have some type of transactional relationship, or they're just seeing you as someone that maintains the fairness between the two of you. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. So I don't know, Gemini, this person sees you as someone that is very independent emotionally. And when it comes to them, they may feel like you don't want things to end, or you're avoiding ending some type of relationship because you're very focused on your desires. Like, for example, maybe you're avoiding maybe you're avoiding, I don't know how to explain that energy. Like if you're associated with this person anyway, this person feels like you value them and they value you, but they do feel like lines are blurred when it comes to transactional relationships versus whether the two of you actually have a mutual shared emotional connection. Because on a personal level, they're seeing you as someone very emotionally independent. On top of that, they feel like there's some type of resistance on your part to make some type of change because you're very focused on some type of current independent desire right now that is requiring some type of like energy or resources on your part. Like they may feel like you're investing into something that maybe they feel like is keeping you from them. I don't know. They feel like you're in, I don't know. They feel like you're, I don't know how to explain the energy. Sorry. They feel like you're being nice with them, but it's also the energy of you're nice to them because they're nice to you. Or you're going to see them because you're paying them and they're providing you a service. Or something like that. And they're not sure, okay, does Gemini want me? Or does Gemini just like what I do? Or does Gemini just like me as a friend? I don't know. But they feel like you're resisting creating any change when it comes to that relationship dynamic. Therefore, they feel like you're more so in it for yourself, or they feel like you're more focused on your independent desires, which is why you're resisting making any major changes. Even if you have already dated this person, Gemini, they feel like you're resisting any major changes because you like your independence, or you're very focused on some type of personal desire or dream or something of that nature. So they may feel like you're kind of keeping them in the friend zone. Either way, they like you. They feel like you're very generous. They feel like you're very generous, or something along those lines. Very emotionally independent, though, so they're not really sure. I don't know. For some of you, this person may feel appreciated because you're literally like tipping them a lot of money, or you're literally going above and beyond to share something of theirs or something along those lines. Like even if it's on Facebook, you're just sharing their business, something like that. They feel like you're going above and beyond to keep things fair or balanced, or to help them out in some way. And it's making them feel appreciated, but they're a little bit indecisive in regards to what's next, or do you really like them like that? Sorry, that took me a while to explain. Action, this person plans on taking 5 of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like they want to get something off their chest. Like they want to clear the air about something. Like they may just want to say something outright. Two of Cups in reverse, King of Cups upright, and the Four of Wands. I feel like this person wants to clear the air associated in regards to whether you have feelings for them, or in regards to why you're so, why you choose to keep your distance. Like this person may feel like you're choosing to keep in some type of disconnect with them. And it's like they're wanting to address something in a very mature way to create some type of opportunity. But with the Five of Wands in reverse, I feel like they're very determined to not cause some type of conflict or argument. But they are a little bit confused in regards to why you're choosing to disconnect. I don't know. So it kind of makes me feel, Gemini, like you're very generous with them, but then when you see them in the grocery store or something like that, it's like you keep your distance. And it's making this person feel like, okay, do I need to take the lead here? Like this person wants to create some type of opportunity because there is feelings, or there's at least this awareness that, okay, Gemini's probably not getting feelings involved because they're trying to keep something professional or something like that. Or Gemini may be avoiding me or keeping their distance because of this. It's like this is someone that is trying to create some type of opportunity to have a vulnerable and open conversation about Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Some of you could work with this person, so it's like they're trying to keep things balanced here. So Gemini, I feel like this person wants to express an opportunity with you, but they also want to address like some type of disconnect. I don't know. So maybe the two of you had some type of disconnect or disagreement, or, you know, you clashed when it comes to matters of the heart in the past, or they feel like you're literally trying to keep your distance from them, while simultaneously they feel like you're still very generous with them, either when it comes to matters of, you know, Six of Pentacles is a minor arcana of the Justice card. So it's like they may feel like you're trying to keep, I don't know, you get the point, but it's like this is someone that's trying to create opportunity or be emotionally mature about why you may be not getting emotions involved, or why you're keeping your distance. So it's like they want to get something off their chest, okay? So it kind of makes me feel like the reason they feel like you're resisting any major change is because whatever they gave into the situation, or however they responded to your generosity or whatever you did, it makes me feel like now they feel like now you're choosing to avoid them. Okay? And they kind of want to address that. So I don't know, maybe you tipped them good and they said something really arrogant, you know, or maybe you were really generous with them or something in some way, and they were really arrogant about it, or like off-put or something like that. And this person wants to address whatever that was, okay? Because they feel like that's causing you to keep your distance now, if that makes any sense. Okay, what is Gemini's feelings for this person? The Temperance. Okay. But I feel like you're open to work with it. You know, 8 of Wands. Okay. I feel like you could go for some spontaneity. You know what I mean? You could go for like, I don't know. The Temperance is like, yeah, we'll work with this. I don't know. Feelings, I feel like this person excites you, or there's passion, or there's attraction. You feel like the two of you are different, but you feel like, you know, your differences work well together, if that makes any sense. I feel like you're open to integrating this person into your life more because they excite you, or there's some type of like stimulating energy between the two of you. But you do feel like you need to slow down a little bit. Like some of you may have communicated with this person, because the Temperance is all about patience, right? Or acknowledging contradictions within a situation. So you're either acknowledging contradictions within the situation between the two of you that has you feeling, okay, maybe I need to hold back from the situation, or you may feel like you need to slow down when it comes to your approach too. Maybe you're realizing, okay, maybe I came off impulsive or something like that, and you're in a space where, okay, I need to acknowledge this or just play it cool. But you do, I don't know, you're open, like if this person reached out to you, you'd be here for it. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. 4 of Cups in reverse. You're open. 4 of Cups in reverse is like having a new zest for life, having a new zest for a connection. You know, recognizing where you've missed opportunities, but also seeing opportunities, not willing to be sulky about it. If there has been a negative past, even if it was last week between the two of you, you're in a space of being open to move on from whatever that was. And it's like, yeah, let's go out for a drink. I mean, naturally, you being a Gemini, you tend to get over shit pretty fucking quickly. It's lethal, okay? But it's that type of energy. It's like, yeah, whatever. Oh, no, that's okay. So I don't know, I feel like you're open to integrating this person into your life, but you also feel like you have to slow yourself down because this person missed an opportunity with you, so you're kind of not being stupid. But you're open to it, if that makes sense. You're not sulking about it or thinking, oh, poor me. Okay? So, I mean, not a whole lot of strong lovey-dovey feelings. You're kind of playing it cool, Page of Swords and the King of Swords. But I don't know. If there has been something that occurred between the two of you, you're not really taking it personally. That's what I mean. You're open to moving on and going out for a drink or whatever. But you're also open to just kind of staying in your lane. You're recognizing the differences between the two of you. But you're also recognizing the contradictions in regards to, okay, I get that we have differences, but we got to work together or it's not going to work. So I don't know. You're open to heal the situation or create something with this person or whatever it may be. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. We also have, that's it. Oh, Scorpio or Sagittarius. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Oops. All right, Cancer. What do we have for Cancer and their person? Yeah, Gemini's get over shit pretty fucking quick. It's fucking an illness. The only thing with Geminis is like, as long as you're willing to talk about something, But if you're not willing to talk about it, then Geminis will stay detached. But if you're willing to talk about it, then it's like, oh, 5 minutes later, Gemini's over it. Because you've talked about it. You know what I'm saying? But Geminis do get over shit. All right, what do we have for Cancer? What is Cancer's person's feelings for the Cancer? 3 shuffles. Ooh, King of Wands and their feelings. Ooh, how they're seeing you, though, the 7 of Swords. But action they plan on taking. 2 of Cups. Weird. Weird, Cancer. All right. So, in this person's feelings, King of Wands, this is someone that is very hot for you. Okay? They are very hot for you. They are very attracted to you. Low-key a bit territorial, too. Or it's like they want you. Like, they're looking at you as like, I want you to be my wife. I want you to be my husband. Whatever it is. But they're also mad, okay? King of Wands. It's like, this is someone that may be putting their foot down about something. Yes, they are attracted to you, but I mean, let's just clarify why the King of Wands. Queen of Swords in reverse, because they feel like you lied to them with the 8 of Swords. So this is someone that either feel like you lied to them or you used your knowledge of the situation to embarrass them or to blame them of some sort. It's like this is someone that's kind of putting their foot down to, it's like they feel like you're either blaming them with something that's not derived from truth, Queen of Swords in reverse, or they feel like or they just straight up feel like you lied to them to gaslight a situation or something like that. Either way, they feel like there's some lies, and clearly, because they're seeing you as a 7 of Swords, okay? Has it changed their desire for you? No, but it has got their panties in a bunch and they're mad. They feel like, no, that's not what it is. No, I wasn't. Why would you think that? Or why would you say that? You know what I mean? Like someone feels like you put them in a position that embarrassed them or that victimized them or you just straight up lied to them about something. And even though they have a lot of loyalty to you to some extent or passion for you, they also feel the need to kind of put their foot down about something and not really show vulnerability because they're mad. They feel like you lied about something or you use, like they may feel like the Queen of Swords in reverse can use their knowledge. It can be someone on the receiving end of someone that's using their knowledge to gossip, you know, or using their knowledge for malicious intent of some sort. And it's like this person may feel like, I don't know, maybe they told you something private and you went to your girlfriends and you were gossiping about their business or something, right? And it has them feeling some type of way. It's like this person feels like you basically lied to them or victimized them or put them in a very weird position, okay? Are they still attracted to you? Yes, but they're mad at you, okay? How they see you, Cancer, the 7 of Swords. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. Y'all know the 7 of Swords is like the liar, cheater, stealer, but it can also be someone that is acting so strategically that they end up lying. Okay, so I'm not saying that they just look at you like a liar. It can be someone that is playing their cards so strategically that they become a liar. With the 4 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. For some of you, Cancer, like things that you may have expressed to your, it's like this person may have felt like, Because the Four of Wands is a very open card. It's a very public card. Seven of Cups is like emotional confusion. It's like this person may have felt like some type of overwhelming energy on an emotional level associated with family, associated with what someone is involved with when it comes to a community, a host, their living situation. There was some type of emotional confusion or avoidance of a choice that they may feel like caused you to lie or be strategic. For some of you, this person feels like you may have lied to your family, or this person feels like there was some type of emotional confusion created because of underhanded comments or gossip or lies, just straight up lies. This person may also feel like what you show them or like what you show publicly to your family versus what you say to them is like two different things. Okay? Because this person is seeing you in a space of trying to keep this uppity up, like, look, I'm so happy, or you know, I'm going to my family's house, and then when you get home, it's like you're going on or you're bitching about it, something like that. Like something here is overwhelming. But in the same sense, they feel like you tend to like this person may just simply feel like you tend to lie to keep up appearances or to kind of keep the peace within a family situation or something like that. So like they may feel like you have a tendency to lie to keep the peace when you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed. And they may feel like it's stemmed from acting too strategically. That's the best way I can explain it. They feel like you're lying to keep the peace. Like for some of you, maybe if it's a current relationship, they felt like you lied to them about something to keep the peace, even though you internally was very emotionally overwhelmed. But whatever you were lying about put them in a very tough position. Like maybe you lied about a bill payment, or maybe you lied about something, you know what I mean? It's like they may feel like you lied about something that was quite important. And they feel like you're looking at it, well, like, oh, I was just trying to keep the peace. And they're thinking like, no, this is a big deal. Like, what the fuck? I know you were overwhelmed. That's all the more reason to communicate with me if you're confused. Like, why were you confused? They don't get it. They don't understand why you're lying. Either way, they love you. Because action they plan on taking, Cancer, is the Two of Cups. So this person is coming together with you with mutual respect and love. They're making a heart over head decision, okay? To show respect and compassion. See, the Strength, the Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands. See what I'm saying? This is someone that does love you. I feel like they're just irritated with you. That's very specific, but I do feel like this person feels like you are two different people, depending on who you're around, or they feel like you say a lot of bullshit to keep the peace, and then they have to deal with the brunt of it, okay? Either way, this person is showing up in a loving way, respecting whatever impulsiveness occurred between the two of you. They're showing compassion. They're holding back whatever anger they have because they love you. Okay, they are considering your feelings as well when it comes to their communication. So I don't know, this is someone that is communicating their feelings. What I gotta know why, because they started out pretty mad. Okay, so what's causing this person to come together with Cancer? Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse. Well, I feel like if you've been dealing with this person for a while, this is someone that has a tendency to internalize their own frustrations in order to go with the flow and keep the peace. For some of you, they're just honestly taking you on a date. They're surrendering to a situation. They're acknowledging you had a hard time coping with something. And the Three of Cups is like running into someone in town, or you could run into this person in town where they just surrender and suppress their own frustrations because they're going with the flow and trying to not be negative, okay? If this is more of a long-term relationship, this is someone that they're just choosing to move on, okay, and go on a date and take you on a date. They're recognizing there's a lot of things you're having a hard time coping with, and they're just making a conscious choice to internalize their frustrations, okay? And it seems to be a bit of an auto response for this person. Like, if you've been with this person for a long time, you probably know this is likely someone that has a tendency to kind of get over things really quickly. Or if you haven't been with them in a long time, you may run into them this week, or the two of you connect. You choose to go on a date. They surrender to the situation, and they're just kind of going with the flow. Three of Pentacles. I don't know. I feel like this person just cares about you, or they don't see the point in bringing something up. So, and you make them happy. I don't know, this person, if they really think about it, sometimes Cancer, they may low-key feel like it's kind of torture being in a relationship with you. Like, not in a negative way, but I don't know, for whatever reason, they feel like they have to harbor a lot of bullshit in order to maintain some type of relationship with you. Or they have to, like, swallow their... Or they have to kind of suppress some type of truth in order to have something with you. Because you make them happy. The Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. It seems... I don't know. What is Cancer's feelings for this person? Sorry if you hear the train. Devil in reverse. Okay. With the Page of Swords. One more. What is Cancer's feelings for this person? The Knight of Pentacles. Page of Swords, the World. Six of Swords in reverse. Well, I feel like you're having a hard time mentally moving on from this person. I feel like there is a lot of resistance on your part, either because you feel like you lack a defense or you feel like you have some type of disadvantage in a situation. You're trying to use your head when it comes to communication. I don't know. I feel like Devil in reverse, Page of Swords, that's someone that is in a space of trying to not sabotage things, or they're quite detached. They're using their head. It's like you're paying attention to this person. You're seeing how they react to things, or if you live with them, it's like you're taking note of their mood. Because you're just wanting to like have a pause. It's like, I don't want to talk about that right now. I just want to pause and enjoy the moment. You're in a space of wanting to pause and enjoy the moment. For those of you that aren't with this person, or even if you are, you may be using your head when it comes to some type of major life change, whether this person is going through or you're going through. But you feel a sense of belonging with this person, but you also feel like you can't communicate in an authoritative or direct way because it would create some type of toxicity or sabotage something potentially, and you're trying to use your head. So, Six of Swords in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse. I don't know, you have a lot of self-doubt here, feeling like you don't have an advantage. Six of Wands in reverse too. Something could be a little bit humiliating, or I don't know, you're paying attention to this person. I don't know if you have strong feelings for this person, but you do want to like enjoy the weekend with this person, or you want to enjoy the situation enough to not sabotage it. I don't know. I don't really sense a strong feeling, or there's just more so curiosity. There's curiosity, or you want to talk to this person, or you just want to have fun or keep things light to avoid sabotaging a major life change, whatever that means for you. Some of you may low-key feel like the situation between the two of you is done, but you still find yourself entertaining it. You know what I mean? You may feel like the cycle is done, but it's like, here I am still entertaining it like an idiot. You know what I mean? No offense. The Page of Swords is like a dimwit type of energy. Kind of. Like, just kind of, you know what I mean? Like, just talks to talk. Just entertains people to entertain people. Just tells their person, yeah, I want to be with you for the rest of my life, when they low-key know it's done. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you're just entertaining the situation out of boredom. That's kind of what it feels like. Lord have mercy. But you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You also have Pisces, Cancer, and Leo. I feel like you're entertaining the situation out of boredom. All right. And you got your person's panties in a bunch. So, I don't know. Oops. Sorry. Leo. What's good, Michaela? What do we have for Leo? What is Leo's person's feelings? Hip Hop Mike, what's good, man? All right, what do we have for Leo and their feelings? Or Leo, what is Leo's person's feelings for the Leo? 3 shuffles. Six of Swords in reverse. Sun in reverse with how they're seeing you. Oh my goodness. Queen of Pentacles in reverse for action they plan on taking. Lord have mercy. Okay, so Leo, in this person's feeling, 6 of Swords in reverse. They feel like things have been a little bit rough between the two of you. This is someone that is at least mentally having a hard time moving on from you, but they're simultaneously having a hard time submitting to the situation. It's like this person's in a space of like, if you're in a relationship, it's like, when is life going to get easier? They're feeling like, when is life going to get easier so we can just relax and be happy? Or if you're not in a relationship, this is someone that is having a hard time mentally moving on from you, but also not really seeing a whole lot of progress, so they don't really know how to take things further. Why the 6 of Swords in reverse? With the Knight of Wands. And the Emperor in reverse. All right, so Leo, this is someone that they do feel like there's a bit of a double standard somehow. I don't know why, but their actions are inspired from either feeling intimidated or some type of double standard where they feel like, you know, you're overstepping your authority in the situation to some degree. Like they may feel like it's your way or the highway and that's it. And because they may feel like there's already a very frustrating situation in the real world between the two of you, like money matters, whatever it may be, or if it's no contact situations, like because they're already going through something, they feel like it's very hard to talk to you because not only are they low-key intimidated or feeling like there's an imbalance in power between the two of you, they also feel like there's some type of double standard here. And it has them kind of driven to, you know, run from the situation or keep their distance. But it's like they're also not moving away from the situation at the same time. It's like energetically they're keeping their distance because they feel like that's all they can do. And I feel like they're having a very hard time submitting to some type of perceived double standard, or if they do feel like you're overstepping, like if it's a long-term relationship, if they feel like you're trying to control too much, money matters or whatever it is, that, like, for example, if you're in a long-term relationship, the reason this person keeps running from you or keeps breaking up with you is because they feel like every time they get with you, you become a control freak, or you try to have some type of double standard with the money or something like that, right? So it makes them feel like they have to always run from you or they lose everything or something. Like, that sounds really dramatic. That's not very romantic, but it's true. They don't feel like they can fully give into this, trusting that things will be smooth. They feel like there's going to be some type of, like, for some of you, this is someone that's intimidated by another man in your life, okay? That's for some of you, and that's all that is. And for others of you, they do feel like there's some type of control issue. Or you overstep, you overstep somehow, or try to. and it makes them flighty. So let's just put it this way. A lack of progress between the two of you has them feeling quite flighty in this situation, but because they lack control, because of life or whatever they're already wrapped up into, they're not really saying anything or acting in any specific way, but they are very motivated to energetically keep their distance because they're frustrated with the lack of progress, okay? How they're seeing you, the sun in reverse. Why the sun in reverse for how they're seeing Leo? 8 of Wands in reverse and the 7 of Cups upright. For some of you, Leo, this is someone that feels like there's a double standard when it comes to other people. Like this person may feel like you're keeping a lot private, or you're not expressing too much, or you're trying to keep your options open or not be too impulsive when it comes to who you commit to or whatever, because you're trying to keep your options open. For some of you, this person feels like you're trying to keep your options open while not being very transparent. For others of you, it's like this person may feel like you lack optimism because of a lack of progress, and is creating some type of emotional confusion where you're creating a lot of imaginary arguments. The 7 of Cups can be the card of literal someone that's just creating arguments because their imagination is getting the best of them, or they're getting flustered emotionally, so they're trying to find a meaning for that feeling, and it just creates imaginary narratives that aren't true. So it's like this person may feel like you have a tendency to create imaginary arguments that or issues that aren't there, and they feel like in the process of that you become very conceited. The sun in reverse can be like ego in a negative way, right? Like the being very conceited, arrogant, or not being very expressive, things of that nature. It's like this person may feel like you tend to let yourself get down about things that don't even deserve your attention, or you tend to create conflict where it doesn't need to be. It kind of reminds me of Cancer, or how Cancer's person was viewing Cancer. It's like they may feel like you tend to get emotionally overwhelmed, or you want to keep your options open. This person may also feel like you block them really quickly, or you distance yourself really quickly, or you slam the door really quickly. It's like, fine, I'll just find someone else. For some of you, if you're in a long-term relationship, you have a tendency of always telling this person, I can just find someone else. And you guys may be arguing, but that fucks your relationship. And this person may feel like there's some type of, because now this person is feeling like, even in the good times, like, well, how long is this going to last? I don't know. This person may feel like you create a lot of imaginary arguments, or you have options and you tend to act impulsively on exploring those options when you are depressed or when you are unhappy or whatever it may be. Okay? So, action this person plans on taking, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Mind you, we are in a retrograde right now. Hello, Andrea. Thank you, Andrea Jones. I've been looking forward to your read. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know, Leo. For some of you, this is giving me the vibe now that this person knows, you know, that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Because this is someone that is becoming quite jealous. With the 2 of Wands, insecure, 2 of Wands. And the Hermit. Let's just put it this way. Jealousy or insecurity, or if they feel like you are being very mean or selfish or something like that, that has this person in a space of being on the fence in regards to whether they should just be alone, or whether they should just kind of keep to themselves, or whatever it may be. Like, this is someone that may feel they're tired. Okay, thank you, Michelle, for love. I appreciate that. Aries, read is spot on. Thank you. Aries is full speed ahead with a little hiccup. They did not ask for him. That's right. Cheers to Aries. All right, so yeah, Leo, I feel like this person, they're feeling insecure, or they feel like you have a tendency of intentionally trying to make them jealous, or intentionally being manipulative or selfish with the finances, whatever it may be. And it kind of makes them uncomfortable. The Two of Wands is like being put in a position where it's like, which path am I going to choose? One is making me very uncomfortable, and one feels a little bit more content and up to my speed. Some of you are dealing with an older man or an older woman, or someone that is just kind of tired of this. Okay, even if you've been with this person 20 years, they're becoming tired of this constant chase for what, or constant arguments, same arguments, something like that. So I feel like this is someone that their insecurities are making them feel like maybe I should just be alone, and they're kind of keeping to themselves. Do they still want you? Yes, because you are still there in their horizon, being like, okay, should I choose the smoothest course, steady as a beating drum, or should I marry Cocoam, the Leo, who's an absolute psycho? I love you. I love you. It's a joke. All right. But this person is starting to feel like maybe Leo is too much for me. And they're kind of keeping to themselves. Okay? They're keeping to themselves this week because they feel like you're being mean, or you're starting to become greedy with the finances, or something like that. Or if you're not with this person is aware, or they're very self-aware of their own jealousy, which makes them ask themselves like, I'm too old for this shit. Here I am being jealous over someone when, like, I'm ready for retirement. You know what I'm saying? It's like this person may feel a little bit too old for this. What is Leo's feelings for this person? Queen of Cups. Oh, well, I mean, is this person just being a crotchety crotch? Because Queen of Cups and the King of Cups is your feelings. Well, I feel like you feel like this is your person, really. I don't know, from your perspective, Leo, from your perspective, some of you are married to this person. Queen and King of Cups are married. From your perspective, you're actually seeing your person in a different light. You're seeing them as someone that's become more soft. They become more tolerant. They become more, they're holding more space for disturbances. From your perspective, you're feeling like, man, this person has changed, or they've grown up, or, you know, they're willing to overlook things, or they're willing to support me, and whatever it may be. From your perspective, you feel like this is my person. Things have matured. Things have developed to a point where this feels right. Because you're not getting a whole lot. You don't feel like this person is playing a whole lot of games with you. Okay? You feel like this is your person. You feel like they've changed. They've grown up. Or they become wise, or more wise, when it was a 10 of Pentacles. So you feel like this is your person. You feel like this is someone you want to maintain your current relationship with, or you want to have a relationship with, because you see them as the great one. Okay, you feel like they're very great. They're matured. If you've been with them for a long time, they've changed so much. Or even if you're not with them, you just see them as someone that is like someone that understands you, someone that gets you, someone that has the perfect, they're a muse for you. You know, it makes sense that you're seeing them as someone so emotionally grounded, because this person is doing whatever it takes to intentionally withdraw themselves from the situation and hold back and distance themselves energetically. I just think that your understanding of it and their intention of it is a little bit different. I don't know, you feel like this person gets you, understands you intuitively, like they have your best interest. And I'm not saying they don't. I don't know, it kind of feels like you feel like this person is keeping up with you, but this person's becoming tired. I mean, what does this person truly want with Leo? Because I feel like it's been a little bit negative. What do they truly want with Leo? Four of Cups. See, the problem is, Leo, whatever you're offering them, this kind of gives me vibe that you've been with this person a long time, and whatever you're putting out there as a new thing for the two of you, they're not really wanting it. They're not buying it, okay? Because this is someone that may be wanting things how they used to be. Like this is someone that may be looking at how, I don't know, they want things how they used to be, and they're not really open to whatever you're giving them. And it kind of makes me feel like someone that's a little bit sulky because, well, Leo, you used to be different, or you used to like to go to this restaurant, or you used to love this, or, you know what I mean? Used to love this. And now you're here offering me this, and it's like, I don't want that. It's like this person may feel like you're bored of how things have been, but they liked it. This person liked it. Because this person low-key wants to not seize any new opportunities. I don't know, I feel like this person wants things how they used to be. I don't know. I feel like this person low-key wants to reject, like ignore you, or they're not really open to whatever you're talking about. Maybe you're wanting to move, or you're wanting to do something different, and they're not really here for it. So I don't know. You could be dealing, if it's someone you're not in contact with, I feel like this person wants to ignore you. Okay, they want to walk in somewhere where you are and intentionally ignore you and have you feel that you're being ignored. That's what this person wants if you're not in contact with this person. Because they're not content with something, or they're still upset about something, and they feel like you're not being in tune with whatever that was. You could be dealing with a Virgo or Aries, or another Leo. I don't know. I feel like I need to get you some advice. The two of you are like misunderstandings. See, the problem is, Leo, I think that you're seeing them as someone that is stronger or more resilient than I'm not saying they're not, but than they're wanting to be. Okay? What is your advice for Leo? Well, for some of you, Leo, you need to understand that if there's a history between the two of you that proved that someone wasn't loyal in one way or another, and oftentimes when we say loyalty, we think of just cheating, right, with other people. But loyalty with the strength card, that all comes down to character. You know what I mean? That comes to betrayals in all forms. So whatever this person feels to be a betrayal, and it's going to be different for everybody depending on your ethics and all of that, whatever this person considers to be a major betrayal, they feel like that occurred, and it has them being very overly critical. Because this is saying, don't try to be, you may need to be short-term focused with this person with something that no matter what you say or do, it's not going to do anything, because this is someone that they're overwhelmed with either a lack of loyalty, or they're overwhelmed with, or they have anxiety about a lack of loyalty in some way. I don't know, because your advice, Leo, is to not fix this. Okay? Why? Because you're never going to be able to free yourself from how this person perceives you because of some type of, and don't get me wrong, you could have done something. You could have had a moment of weakness where you done something, and it doesn't have to be cheating. It could be maybe you were a control freak at one point, or like there's something here that has you constantly bound to how they perceive you, and the universe is telling you to not try to fix it, because this person is constantly going to be overly critical. And maybe just do you right now and let them do them without trying to integrate the two of them, because no matter what you do, this person's constantly going to put you in this like bound of how they perceive you. So I don't know. All right, moving on to Virgo. Like loyalty. All right, what do we have for Leo or Virgo? Three shuffles. What do we have for Virgo and their person? Ooh, so in their feelings, Virgo, the devil, they are obsessed with you. How they're seeing you, the Knight of Cups. Actually, they plan on taking 10 of Swords. I don't know. This kind of feels like a temptational, I don't know if that's a word, a tempting situation. So how this person is feeling the Devil card. I feel like this person is low-key obsessed with at least an ideal of something between the two of you. They're very sexually attracted to you. I don't know. Let's clarify the Devil. But they may be feeling bonded to other things in their life. Why the Devil card? Three of Swords, the World, and the Four of Swords. All right. So I feel like this is someone that is actually very aware, like, of themselves and aware of the fact that there's some type of obsession here, or they're aware that something is toxic. Because this is someone very self-aware. The Three of Swords, the World, and the Four of Swords. That's someone aware of some type of toxicity. They're aware of, okay, maybe they're low-key obsessed with you, or maybe they do have a strong desire for you, but maybe it's only lust. For some of you, this is someone that's consciously aware that they low-key only lust for you. Okay, and they're choosing to keep their thoughts to themselves and allow something to come to an end, and now they're going into self-preservation mode. For others of you, this is someone that is, again, recognizing that something is toxic, or regardless of what they want with you, they're bonded to something else where they don't really have control. The Devil card can be someone that feels powerless. Okay, so they may feel powerless when it comes to some type of third-party energy, or when it comes to some type of betrayal. Virgo, this person may feel like, yes, there was a betrayal. Yes, they did hurt you. Okay? But this is someone that feels like, I've moved on from that. I'm no longer that person. That phase of my life is done. You know what I mean? I need to consider my own mental well-being. Like, this is someone that feels like that phase of their life has been done. But now they feel like they're bonded to that. And even though they want you, or there's some type of like addiction to you, to some, even if you're in a relationship, toxic relationships can literally play out like an addiction. It can be just as hard to drop as a fucking addiction. Like, there's some type of like recognition that, man, I really do want you, or I really, the sex is good, or whatever. But it's like they also feel like there was some type of betrayal that they're trying to move on from. I do feel like this person caused the betrayal mainly because this is someone that feels like they've learned, or they're actively seeking help for themselves. For some of you, you're dealing with someone that has an addiction, that is aware that they actively need to seek help for themselves, and they have done that, where they are doing that. Like, this is someone that is kind of going into a space of like, yeah, I get that's toxic, but at the moment I'm kind of powerless. What more can I do than to kind of heal myself or move on? Like, this is someone that's just trying to go in self-preservation mode. They could be literally seeking counseling, addictions counseling, or they're just protecting their peace. And for others of you, if this is someone that hurt you, whether they cheated on you, whether they whatever, this person feels like that phase of their life has been done. They're aware that that was wrong, but now they're starting to feel bond. It kind of, some of you are dealing with a Leo, kind of gives me the reverse energy. They do feel kind of bonded or objectified, I suppose, to however you perceive them. Okay. And now they're starting to question, is this relationship or connection even good for me? Because Virgo's always going to see me as a drunk, or as a psycho, or as a cheater, or whatever it may be. Virgo's always going to see me as that. So is this something that's good for my well-being to maintain it or pursue it? Okay, but how they're seeing you, Knight of Cups. Why the Knight of Cups? Yes, tarot is for entertainment purposes. The Lovers in reverse. Tower in reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles. So this person feels, Virgo, like you look at them as like an absolute mess, as an absolute disaster. They feel like you're more inspired to kind of disconnect from the situation, to avoid a disaster and focus on your own financial well-being. They may feel like you've also they may feel like you also have a new opportunity in your horizon, or you're, starting to pursue, they may feel like you're starting to pursue some type of new opportunity in work, or when it comes to your long-term future. Like, this is someone that feels like you're trying to be mature about your long-term future and what's good for you and what's stable for you. But they feel like you look at them potentially as like a disaster, or someone you want to disconnect from. Or this person just sees you in a space where you're trying to avoid a disaster. Like, if you're in a relationship, they feel like you're just being mature because you're more so focused on how lucrative this relationship is, for fuck's sakes. Like, if you're in a long-term relationship, this person may feel like you're only there for security, because the two of you aren't screwing, the two of you aren't doing anything. They may feel like there's not really a whole lot of intimacy. If you're not in a relationship with this person may feel like you go out of your way to keep your distance, or you're inspired to disconnect in general to avoid a disaster, something like that. And you're more so focused on security, or your long-term future, or a new opportunity that you're focused on. Now, they do see you, Virgo, as a bit of a charmer. Like, in a more vague sense, this person does see you as a charmer, or a sweetheart, or someone that overall really does have good intentions. So whether you're with them or not, this person does see you as someone that, is being very mature about a circumstance. But it's almost like, even if you're in a relationship and you're being super sweet with them and nice with them, they still get this energy from you that you look at them as like not good enough to integrate with whatever you got going on. Or they feel like you look at them as like someone that could cause chaos for you. And that makes this person feel like, what am I even doing here? Is this even good for my well-being? So I don't know, this person is torn, and they feel like they have changed, or they're actively trying to change. Some of you, they are trying to change, but they low-key feel like you're triggering to them. Like for example, if you are, anyways, we're not gonna go down that road, but let's move on. Okay, sorry guys, it's late. Action: this person plans on taking 10 of Swords. With the Ace of Cups. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the 7 of Wands. Well, again, this is kind of like that trigger I was talking about. This person is recognizing they have feelings for you, but they're also recognizing a lack of interest on your part. And that lack of interest, or you not taking them seriously, or you not seeing them as an ideal prospect, or you not seeing them as worth the effort, is kind of having them defensive. And I don't know, I feel like this person doesn't really feel like there's anything left they can do. The 10 of Swords can feel like, okay, there's nothing left I could do if I tried. It's someone that's choosing to just let something die. Okay, like this is someone that's becoming aware that the situation is very triggering. Virgo's not interested in me, or I keep getting mixed signals from Virgo, or there's just a lack of effort in general. And even though this person can acknowledge their feelings for you, and there does seem to be some element of like mutual emotional maturity between the two of you, this person also has their defenses up in an effort to take the high road in their own frustration while simultaneously trying to protect their own as well, or protect their dignity, something like that. Like there's some type of defense coming up with this person. I do feel like they're having a hard time coping with something, but I do feel like this is someone that's just going to let the situation come to an end. If you're in a relationship, again, they may feel like the relationship is kind of degrading to some degree, or if you're not in a relationship, still, they feel like, for some of you, they just feel like you've expressed you're not interested. So they're just like on a lower scale, this person feels like there's nothing else they can do because you've expressed you're not interested, and they're choosing to take the high road. They're just kind of taking that for face value. Okay, Virgo's not interested because they think I'm an addict, or they think I'm a drunk or a cheater or whatever. That's fine. Does it piss me off that Virgo thinks that of me? Yes. But I'm going to choose to take the high road. That's how this person is feeling. Let's just see what your feelings are. So I don't see them doing anything. They're just going to let something come to an end and put their guard up. I do feel like this person is willing to fight for it. They just feel like you've already expressed you're not interested, or you've already expressed something that makes this person feel like, okay, my guard needs to come up. Okay, what's Virgo's feelings for this person? The Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Why is everybody on mixed, different pages tonight? And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. Yeah. Virgo, you got money on your mind, stability on your mind. You're feeling more so inclined to tend to your responsibilities and your work matters, or do what's necessary for the home or for the business. How you're feeling, you're feeling well established, really. You feel well established. But we do have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. We have Fortune in reverse. I don't know, see, I feel like you're feeling comfy, you know, and whatever you got going on, your business, your empire, your money matters, money's going good. You're feeling pretty good. And you may feel like this person is not stable, or you feel like there's something with a situation that's not stable, and it has you resisting it has you resisting just leaving things up to fate, or going with the flow, or like you're in a space of feeling like, damn, I got my shit together. I got my I's dotted, my T's crossed. Everything is flawless. And you may feel like whatever this, I don't know, you may feel like this person is kind of like not helping you, like financially, or there's something about them that's not really stable. I don't know, you may feel like this person is just kind of a mess, or it could be Four of Pentacles is Taurus energy, second house energy, values, money, you know, values and money and how they work together to make money. I don't know, there could be a difference between the two of your values. Like maybe it's not the person in regards to they're a bad person, but maybe what they value. Maybe they want to travel the world. And you're like, no, I'm okay with my dog and just chilling here, you know. There could be an issue with values or spending or something like that that has you kind of resisting changing your ways on something. I don't know. I don't feel like you're like too lovey-dovey with this person. If you are in a relationship with this person, it's not like you want to leave, but you do feel like a difference in values causes a lot of reckless spending. Four of Pentacles in reverse can be like the gambler. right? Someone that gambles their money away or takes a lot of financial risks, and that you feel causes a lot of destruction or upheaval, that you're like, man, I need to tend to this. You may feel like you need to tend to the upheaval of some type of reckless spending or reckless values that makes you start to question the relationship or potential of as a whole. And it's like, no, that's not what I'm wanting. Because you may feel like this person avoids issues, or they tend to be like, oh, whatever. And you're like, no, everything needs to be perfect. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean, ah, whatever? I don't know. I kind of low-key feel like you feel like this person is gross a little bit. Especially if you live with them and you're always cleaning up after them. I feel like that. You may feel like you're always cleaning up after them. After their financial messes or literal messes. And it's causing you to be very emotionally apathetic to them because it's not satisfying to you. Okay? It's the best way I can explain it. Okay, you could be dealing with an Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Capricorn. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, quick break, okay? One thing about tarot is it makes me want to smoke. I hate that. Nobody could know. Yuck, smoking. Is this a grown man saying yuck? Ew. Ew. How is everybody? Nancy, Christopher, you are my most popular commenter. You're my #1 fan, Bill. You're my #1 fan. Sorry, guys, I'm tired. I worked today. And I'll be honest, tomorrow too. I was going to do you and them tonight, but I realized that I did you and them last time. Thank you, Ella Divine Empress. I'm 110. Do my cards. Do my cards. Do I have a card? Of course you're an Aquarius. Of course. Christopher. It's just you and me, baby. It's just you and me. And the toothless monster. Good, I know you like that. I know that's all you wanted. I wish the best for you, sweet soul. Thank you. So let's name everybody. Sleep, yep. All right, Libra. You had to take a smoke break? All right, what do we have for Libra? What is Libra's person's feelings for the Libra? Libra. One more. What is Libra's person's feelings for the Libra? 3 shuffles. So in their feelings, Chariot in reverse, how they're seeing you, Ace of Wands. Whew. And how, or action they plan on taking, the Lovers. Okay. All right. So Libra, in their feelings, Chariot in reverse. They feel like they have no control in the situation. They're lacking direction. They're feeling quite scattered. They also feel like they haven't got a grip on some type of issue between the two of you. And it has them like a little bit flustered. Okay. This person's a little bit flustered. Damn, the Tower, something very unexpected associated with progress. Like something, there's some type of like unexpected situation. Some of you, I'm getting like this person drove, like maybe this person drove by you or they seen you and it was like unexpected. This person literally drove by you, or like this person drove by you. Something was unexpected associated with them driving by you, or them seeing you. Something to do with a vehicle. Something was unexpected that has this person open and willing to go with the flow or progress things with you. They do feel like they lost control in the situation. If they thought they had it in the bag, they're realizing they don't. Like something has this person submitting to the situation. There's some type of clarity this person is receiving. This person's been spying on you. This person is receiving clarity through noticing something, or they've been paying attention to your social medias, or they've just noticed you. I'm not saying they're a weirdo or like stalking you or like, you know, driving by like on purpose, but they are noticing something that's giving them some type of clarity, and it has them motivated to reassert control. This person feels like they lost control and they're motivated to reassert control to make something happen between the two of you. They want to make progress with you, and it has them feeling the need to submit in some way. So if they were quite relentless in regards to not submitting, they're wanting to submit in some way. Okay? So action, or how they see you, Ace of Wands. So they're seeing you as someone that is very daring, motivated, driven, attractive. They may feel like you're planting new seeds in your life in a very passionate way, or you're doing something, I don't know, They see you as very attractive. The Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this person may see you as someone that is taking a daring approach, or you tend to take a daring approach to being responsible to avoid gossip or to avoid subjects of gossip. For example, for some of you, if you work with this person notices you take a more reserved approach to negativity or gossip, or to avoid gossiping, or to avoid thinking negatively. This person sees you as someone that isn't really a negative Nettie. You're someone that's a go-getter, and they're seeing you as someone that is go-getting something pertaining to your financial well-being, that has you not wanting to be associated with the peasants and the gossip. It makes me feel like this person sees you as someone different, or this person sees you, and by peasants, I mean, this person sees you as someone that you have no interest in talking about people negatively, or talking about, it's like they don't see you as someone negative. Or even if there's something that you could think negatively about when it comes to yourself, or internalize something, they see you as someone taking a more practical approach to resolving something, and it has you very motivated to just be a go-getter. This person sees you as a go-getter, while simultaneously still tending to all your responsibilities in your day-to-day life quite flawlessly. So they see you as someone that's keeping it together. You're mature, you're responsible, you're a businesswoman, businessman. Someone that has a lot of, the Queen of Pentacles has a lot of responsibilities. And she tends to them. I mean, oftentimes she has something, whether it's a business, a King of Pentacles, or someone that is giving her the ability to do that. So for some of you, this person may feel like you are being provided for by a King of Pentacles, or you're being provided for by a certain company or something like that. And people may be yapping their mouths about it, but you're like, I don't care. I got my bag. I don't care. This is what I need to do. I got bills to pay. I got kids to feed. Like, give me a fucking break. Okay. Like, this person may see you as someone like, I don't care. I'm going after the bag. This person sees you as a very daring person. You take a daring approach, or you're very motivated to take a specific approach to your practical matters and day-to-day responsibilities, and you don't give a fucking twat what people have to say about it. Okay. Action this person plans on taking: the Lovers. Lovers. The Lovers is someone that is wanting to connect more in the physical, someone that feels a very strong connection. Wow, with the Star card. This person is feeling a very spiritual connection to you with the Three of Pentacles. So this person is wanting to cooperate. You got this person saying, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Okay, this person wants to cooperate. You could work with this person. It could be a colleague. They're recognizing the two of you are very similar, maybe in opposite ways, but it's like they're recognizing the two of you could be a good team. They're very inspired to connect with you in the physical. They're feeling a strong sexual connection as well. This person is, let's just put it this way. This person is connecting with you in the physical, whether they're coming up closer to you at work, or whether they're intentionally going somewhere where they know you're going to be, in hopes that they're going to receive some type of mutual cooperation between the two of you. Like, this is someone that's inspired to implement whatever they can do, whatever their part is to inspire some type of like team effort on between the two of you. That's what they're doing. So this is someone that is making a major choice. So the Lovers card can be like catalyst moments, whether it's decisions we make, soulmates that we connect to, that can drastically change the course of our life, right? So this is someone that knows that you, for whatever reason, is someone that could drastically change the course of their life in a way that's quite inspiring, hopeful. It's like you are a muse for this person. You, I don't know, you have this person wanting to, I don't know, you make this person's life make sense. This person's wanting to connect with you in the physical, or they're trying to connect with you in the physical in hopes to inspire some type of like mutual recognition of what the two of you bring to the table. Okay. So it's almost like someone messaging you or connecting with you, and they're kind of bringing things up that they're doing in hopes that you respond in a similar way with similar interests, and then we'll take it from there. Three of Wands. It's like they have a very specific expectation with connecting with you. So are they very sexually attracted to you as well? But what I like, okay, is their Devil's in reverse, Lovers upright. I feel like this person is intentionally putting their lust for you or whatever aside for a moment because they're seeing a much deeper connection between the two of you where they don't want to fuck it up or sabotage it. So I don't know, this person is trying to cooperate or get on the same page with you. If you are in a long-term relationship with this person is recognizing you mean business. And I do feel like authentically they're trying to keep up with you or connect with you or be more intimate with you because they're inspired by your effort. Like if you're in a long-term relationship with this person, they're authentically inspired by something you're doing. So you may notice that they give you special treatment in the bedroom or something like that. It's like this is someone that is trying to be more of a team player, but it's not to play games. This inspiration is authentic, okay? They are inspired to kind of move on to the next level with you if it's a long-term relationship. What do we have for Libra's feelings for this person? Wow, 10 of Cups. So some of you may have children with this person already with the Page of Cups. Wow, 7 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. You got a shit ton. This person makes you happy. I feel like you may have already been admiring this person. You may have already been admiring this person. You see them as someone that's worth the investment with the 7 of Pentacles, but you may be waiting on an apology or you're waiting on this person to kind of take the lead. Okay? You may be waiting on this person to take the lead or express their feelings or even support you in general. Like with a long-term relationship, it's not that you don't want this person, but you do want their support. You want their optimism. You want their, how's your day? You know what I'm saying? It's like you want their love, their support. And as long as they're giving you that unconditional love and support, regardless of what route you choose to take, you see them as someone that's worth your energy and time and love as well. So I feel like some of you, like I said, have children with this person. For others of you, you're aware that there is children involved, whether you have children or they do or both of you. And as long as this person takes a mature and let's just put it this way. If you're not with this person already, what you're waiting on is a practical approach to a potential relationship, right? Like if this person comes at you with the same old shit, you know what I mean? Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, whatever. And they don't come at you as a practical plan, you're not here for it. But if they want to address it in a mature way, then yeah, you're here for it. But I feel like you're waiting on some type of like mature approach in relation to the situation, or you're just waiting for support, unconditional support from an existing husband or wife. So, and as long as you get that, yeah, you're willing to invest. But you do see this person as valuable to you, but you feel like you can only do so much and you're needing them to be mature about something, to be mature about children involved, to be mature about your happiness even. You know what I mean? So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We also have Gemini and Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, and Cancer. Libra sounded very decisive, actually, I feel. All right. I am in the process of getting a new smile. It takes a while for... I actually had to see them this week. Then I go back on the 13th for my impressions. I was hoping to have them done this week, but they needed to let my gums heal a little bit longer. But I will be getting my impressions on July 13th. I wish it could be sooner. But I'm getting kind of used to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting kind of used to it. Not really, actually. But, all right, Scorpio. You gotta have faith, maybe. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? What is Scorpio's person's feelings for the Scorpio? 3 shuffles. So when they're feeling Scorpio, 2 of Wands in reverse, how they're seeing you, the Death in reverse, and action they plan on taking, 8 of Wands. Okay. So in this person's feelings, 2 of Wands in reverse, they're quite hesitant, feeling limited. This person may be feeling limited by their reality, or they're having a hard time going out of their comfort zone with you because of other aspects involved. Why the 2 of Wands in reverse? Page of Cups. And the Devil. 5 of Wands in reverse. I don't, let's just put it this way, Scorpio. This does feel more like an admirer or someone that does truly admire you. I don't really feel like this is someone that you're in a relationship with, but take it how you need to take it. This is someone that truly admires you, or they've been admiring you. There maybe even be somewhat of an obsession here or strong connection, but they're also feeling powerless in the situation. This is someone that feels powerless because of other aspects in your reality that make them that has them avoiding the situation on a whole, either because they're avoiding conflict. Maybe they know they have a crazy ex, or you have a crazy ex, or they're avoiding drama. They feel like it would be some type of drama to involve themselves with you, even if that drama is within, even if that is just inner conflict, because there's so many other aspects involved where the 2 of you cannot see eye to eye. So this person may feel like if there's no one else involved, they just feel like every time the 2 of you connect, you guys never see eye to eye on certain issues. And it makes them feel like, well, what else can I do? Like, what's the point in pursuing this admiration I have for Scorpio? Because there is like a recognition of you. This person does truly admire you. If you feel like this person isn't doing anything because they hate you or they're playing games, I don't feel like that's what it is. I feel like this person looks at you in a very innocent light, or in a light that they do truly like I wanted to say honor. That's really dramatic. They may honor you. I don't know. Like they really do value the shit out of you, but they also feel like they're powerless because the 2 of you can't agree on something, or there's other aspects involved. Maybe someone is not single, or I mean, someone could be not financially independent as well, so it makes someone quite limited in the situation. Either way, they admire the fuck out of you. They're obsessed with you, very attracted to you, but they feel limited in regards to what they can do with you, so they're just choosing to stay put and do nothing. Okay? So how they view you, we have the Death card in reverse. So this person may feel like you're resisting making any changes. I don't know, Scorpio. They may feel like with the Magician, the Lovers, and the King of Wands. I don't know. This person feels like you're using your abilities to, let's just put it this way. This person knows you as someone that is powerful, or they see you as someone powerful, or they see you as someone that holds a lot of influence. Your energy is very influential. But they feel like how you're using your energy, time, resources, skills, talents, they feel like it's not changing. Like, for example, this person sees you as someone with a shit ton of potential, a shit ton of charisma, and passion for something. Even like you're someone that's very confident in who you are. You're very authentic. You know who you are. It's like you're very much aligned and an awareness of who you are. They feel like you're very talented, skilled, intelligent. But with the Death in reverse, they feel like you're resisting making any major changes. Like whatever you got your head to the ground on, that's what you're doing. You're not budging. And they feel like you are happy with that choice. You are connected with that choice. Like this person may be feeling like you're acting out of principle, or you know, what's good for you energetically, what's good for you spiritually, what's the smartest thing to do. And they feel like that whole energy is causing you to not make some type of change. The thing is though, Scorpio, this person sees you as someone that has good intentions. They see you as someone that is innocent, like, or they admire that about you. But whatever that is about you has them feeling limited when it comes to what they can bring to you. Because you're gung-ho about, this is what I'm passionate about, or this is what is important to me. Or, you know, it's kind of like that saying, like sometimes if you put moral above the influenced ideal, you know, you can be broke, okay? Sometimes morale can have you to be a broke bitch, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying that's a destined thing. That's actually very untrue. You just got to be authentic. But this person may feel like you're gung-ho about, this is what I need to be doing. This is what I stand for. This is what's okay with me. This is what is not okay with me. And they feel like you are happy with that choice. And although they see you as someone very skilled, talented, and resourceful, they feel like you're using those resources to pursue a direction that has nothing to do with something that they could be involved in. And it makes them feel like, okay, well, I'm kind of powerless here. But they admire it though. They admire your grit or passion or something you're standing on. You could be leading something. They could see you as someone that is helping people, mentoring people, or someone that they may also feel like if you have communicated with this person, they may see you as someone that is like the King of Wands can be that person that called your ass out, right? But it's out of pure, like, it's out of an energy of like someone authentically trying to protect someone. So if you have communicated with this person, they may have got a very assertive, I know this is wrong, or I know this is right, or you shouldn't be involved in that. You shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like this person may be seeing you as someone that is very stubborn in what you think is right or wrong, is the best way I can explain it. And they admire that about you, but they're also feeling powerless. Like whatever optimism and unicorn parts you got going on, this person feels like, no, that couldn't work for me. Like you may have been literally, because they may see you as someone that has taken control in some aspect, but it's an aspect that has nothing to do, like they don't, as much as they admire your oomph, they don't feel like they can have that oomph at the same time. I don't know how to explain that. I hope you guys get it. But in the same sense, Scorpio, they feel like that energy in itself is causing you to resist making changes because you're kind of sticking to your guns a little bit, okay, on something. Or you're determined to fulfill some type of job, or determined to fulfill some type of purpose. And they admire the shit out of you, but they feel, see, let's just put it this way. They're looking at you like, wow, Scorpio. But they feel, well, I'm limited by my reality. I can't do that. Or as much as that is so inspiring, they kind of continue to go back to their hole or limit themselves. It's like this is someone that feels limited by their reality. So I don't know, Scorpio. I don't know if you tried to like guide this person or just who you are in general. They admire that. This could be someone you haven't even talked to yet. They're just like on the outside admiring who you are. Right? All right. And that's such a Scorpio energy. Scorpio gets a lot of hate. But like high vibrational Scorpios are fucking powerful and intense. And I love that. Okay. Every sign is low vibrational, high vibrational, but there's so much depth to them. And I feel like this person is admiring something. Could be something to do with your career or work too, or something that is creating some type of inner desire within them. Like something you're doing could be creating an inner desire within them as well. Anyways, let's move on. I'm spending too much time. How they're, or action they plan on taking. We do have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. So I do feel like this person may communicate, or there's some type of like passionate communication, exciting communication. Oh, Ace of Cups in reverse though. Ten of Swords in reverse. And the Three of Cups in reverse. I don't know. I feel, Scorpio, I don't know, this is someone that is communicating very impulsively or spontaneously, where you open your inbox and it's like, oh, I was not expecting to hear from that person. But it's coming from a place of someone expressing, I don't know, this is someone that is trying to avoid losing you while simultaneously lacking optimism for a connection or going on a date, either because they feel like it's unrequited or honestly, Scorpio, some of you, this person may feel like you look negatively on them. I don't know, some of you specifically are communicating something maybe indirectly where now this person feels like maybe you look at them negatively too, because it's so passionate. There's something that may be getting lost in translation, because this is someone that is communicating impulsively from a place of like wanting to seize the moment while simultaneously addressing potential suppressed emotions you may have toward them because they're trying to avoid losing you. But they may also have heard gossip, rumors, or they've noticed that you're communicating something that makes them feel like you have pent up emotions toward them. So whether you're communicating with them and they're on the receiving end of this, or whether they're directly communicating to you the fact that they feel like you may have pent up emotions toward them because of some type of third party delivery of a negative view on something that has them trying to avoid losing you because they want to clear something up. No, Scorpio, that's not me. Or it's like they're trying to clear something up. So I don't know, maybe some of you communicated something indirectly and they took it personally. That's very specific. Or this person heard something like through a friend group, a social group, and it's like they want to clear something up. Or they feel like you heard something through a friend group or a social group and they want to clear something up. This person wants to clear something up because they feel like there's like lingering suppressed feelings. If this is a brand new person that you have no idea about and they're just kind of like a secret admirer, this is someone that is communicating and it's going to come off quite impulsive or random. But it's stemmed from some type of third party socialization, whether you're at a party and they hear you talking about something and they join in and it's very impulsive and they're passionate about what you're talking about, even if it's coming off as bitching or being negative. They're choosing to kind of put their problems behind them to entertain the conversation because it's exciting or it's passionate or it's invigorating or something along those lines. Or maybe they hear you talking about something on social media. Like I said, I don't know, there's something about social media, or you're at a party together and you're indirectly connecting, and it stemmed from something that's being talked about. Gossip, bitching about something. Avoiding hitting rock bottom. Some of you are talking about something about avoiding hitting rock bottom. Ten of Swords in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. I don't know, but it has this person's gears like passionate. It's like they're passionate with you. Lord have mercy. Or they're wanting to just clear something up because they feel like you're indirectly talking to them. What is Scorpio's feelings for this person? Some of you, I just got to be honest, may not even know this person. They're just an admirer. Your feelings, Four of Swords and the Hierophant. So this actually could be someone that you're mentoring or counseling, or you've been trying to give advice to with the Sun. If you do know this person, you are very well aware that you've been trying to take the high road with this person, be the bigger person, guide them, mentor them. Hierophant can be like sharing advice as well. I feel like this person makes you happy, but you also are considering your own well-being as well. Or you're aware of some type of underlying sort of truth that makes you feel like you need to be wise when it comes to how much you express to this person. But I feel like you're in a space of trying to guide this person. I don't know, some of you guys are trying to mentor this person or guide them or give them advice or share your wisdom about something. Because I feel like you have faced with this person, but with the Four of Swords, you're also in a space of like, okay, well, I need to consider me too or protect my well-being too. with the King of Pentacles. I don't know, if you don't know this person, you're just in a position of authority where you can guide and mentor to some degree, whether that's in your workplace or it's something pertaining to your career, status, how you come off to people. And whatever that is, it's like you have a lot of value in that. You have a lot of faith in what you're sharing. And if you know this person, it's like you're not blowing smoke up their ass. Like something is really important to you, or you're authentically feeling like they need some type of advice and you're trying to, I don't know. You're trying to take the responsible approach to your status, what you involve yourself in, who you commit to. When it comes to this person, I don't know, you have optimism, but you may feel like this person needs guidance if you're aware of this person anyways. Others of you, you're just this person's teacher, mentor, maybe something like that. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. We also have Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, or Taurus, or Leo. I don't know, it kind of feels like someone that's falling in love with you or admiring you because of who you are and what you stand for, but like, it does feel like a little bit of an imbalance there, or something's not balanced out. I don't know, where you may be in a space of like, okay, I need to consider my well-being because I don't want to forever be someone's cheerleader and not have a cheerleader for my own. You know what I mean? But I also care about this person, or I also like want to help this person. So it's like you're trying to find a balance there if you know this person. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? What is that? What do we have for Sagittarius, universe, spirits, and guides? What is Sagittarius' person's feelings? 4 shuffles for the Sagittarius. Two more. Three shuffles. What is Sagittarius' person's feelings for the Sagittarius? In their feelings, Sag could be dealing with Scorpio, the Hierophant, how they're seeing, or Taurus, but Scorpio's, that was their feelings for their person. How they're seeing you, 5 of Wands in reverse. Actually, plan on taking 3 of Cups. Nice. All right, so in this person's feelings, Hierophant, they want a relationship with you. They want to marry you. They have faith with you. The Hierophant can take a traditional approach, or they desire to take a traditional approach when it comes to the relationship or the potential of. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. If the two of you have some type of past, this is someone that is willing to let go of any deep-rooted issues that may have caused them in the past to be a little bit more rigid or greedy with how much energy they give into the situation. So this is someone, 4 Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Pentacles, and the Magician in reverse. All right. All right, so if you're in a relationship with this person, Sag, some of you guys could be married, but the Hierophant doesn't have to be. This is someone that wants you. They have faith with you. They're willing to give their energy to this. The problem is they also feel like they need to slow things down with you because they feel like there's been a lot of reckless spending. They may feel like there's a desire on your part to make some type of large purchase, and they're in a space of like, no, I don't want to, we're not going to use our resources that way, something of that nature. Like, this is someone that's in a space of starting to Like, let's just put it this way. They have no grudges towards you or anything like that, but they're also in a space of feeling the need to be the one to slow things down with you. Why? Because they want you and they feel like this is a serious situation or could be a serious situation, but they also feel like there's been a lot of risky or reckless spending or risky energy. For some of you, I don't know, maybe you've been wanting to share personal information or share with other people that you're getting married or you're in a relationship, and this person's like, whoa, like, let's just, how about you become single first? Like, literally, some of you, for some of you, this person's like, sad, you gotta become single first before you tell everybody you're in a relationship with me. Like, come on. Like that's type of energy. Like, this person may feel like they need to guide you or give you advice or kind of be the one to slow things down, because they may feel like you kind of are really either reckless with spending or just, I don't know. They may feel like they need to be wise when it comes to taking any type of risks. Again, if there is deeper issues they have towards you, they're in a space of willing to let those go and conform to the situation in some way. But in the same sense, they still value their own independence or financial security, or they value doing something in a more classy way that it has them not using certain. I mean, the Magician upright can be like using your influence, using social media, using some type of influence. Like, this person may be in a space of like wanting the two of your relationship to be separate from some type of influence, if that makes any sense. Or like, this person feels like if you're just getting into a new relationship, they don't want the relationship between the two of you to influence anything pertaining to you. Like, this could be someone literally saying, Sagittarius, I want to be with you, but I also want you to be good on your own. And I don't want you to leave your partner just for me. I want you to be single and make that choice for you. I don't want you to do it for me. Like, that could literally be that type of conversation. So this is someone that's just in a space of feeling like, okay, I need to be the bigger person and share my 2 cents because I have personal values. Hierophant is someone that does desire to take a traditional approach, and they feel the need to kind of, slow things down when something doesn't really align with their values. And this person may feel like you need to be single first, or they need to be single first, or they're just wanting to, like, if there has been talk about marriage, or if this person is saying like, okay, I do want to marry you or I want to be with you, there's something that needs to happen first in this person's mind. Okay. Some of you, if you're already married, this person is feeling the need to slow things down when it comes to spending in your relationship or something like that. But either way, this person wants you, they have faith with you, and they may be literally, you guys may be literally texting, and this person's like, okay, well, I don't want you to do this for me. I want you to do this for you. Like, this person wants you to do something for you. Gain your own independence. They may feel like you don't value, because they don't want you to take any type of risky, they don't want you to let go of something in a risky way. Avoid risky business, something like that. So they want you though, okay? But they're not wanting to rush it, okay? How they're seeing you, 5 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Wands in reverse is how they're seeing you. So agreeable, agreeing, willing to implement their advice, okay? Get on the same page. King of Swords, Queen of Swords in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, Sag, if this is a relationship, this person just sees you more agreeable or willing to work things out rather than argue. They're seeing you as someone that's detaching for your own temptation to be malicious or think irrationally when it comes to someone's intent. They are seeing you as someone that is trying to be more of a team player when it comes to the relationship. And if you did have a tendency with this person to argue or, you know, pointless arguments, petty arguments, or take what they're saying to you as like something to argue, it's like they're seeing you as someone that's being more agreeable this week or detaching from your own irrational thinking to be more of a team player. They do see you as someone that's also applying something in a real way where you're focused from day to day, getting on top of your structure, getting on top of your daily routine. It's like you're making things work in your life. You're connecting with who you need to connect with to implement some type of new desire or objective that you're wanting to obtain in your life. So yeah, they're seeing you as someone that is agreeing in regards to what you need to be focused on and what you should be doing. Like if it's a relationship, it's someone that's like, okay, you got to get your shit in order, Sag, or something like that. And it's like this person feels like, yeah, I agree. They're seeing you as someone that's agreeing on whatever advice is being delivered, whether you're with them or not. And they're seeing you as someone being a team player. Seven of Swords in reverse. So they feel like you're being honest with yourself or honest with them. They may also feel like you're being honest with them about past irrational thinking as well when it comes to getting on the same page. I don't know, they feel like you're trying to apply some type of knowledge you have about yourself and your day-to-day. King of Swords is like your day-to-day structure, your focus, what you're focused on, getting things done, you know, being able to detach from unnecessary bullshit. You know, that could be detaching from unnecessary spending too. Queen of Swords in reverse can be very superficial. You know what I mean? She finds her joy in the superficial shit of things. So it's like they may feel like you're detaching from, you know, the need. I don't know, you're being rational, okay? On a personal level, they do see you as someone that is learning from something. Seven of Swords in reverse, King of Swords, Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles in reverse would be like someone that keeps repeating the same mistakes. It's like history is repeating itself. Nothing is changing, which is causing a lack of growth. And this person may see you recognizing something and you're trying to learn from it and implement new ways of being or thinking or whatever it may be. So this person sees you as someone that is trying to implement new ways of thinking or being. Okay, thank you, King. Always, I appreciate that. I am a Libra male interested in Aries female. I'm not doing super chats. I mean, if you want to stay till the end, I can grab that right quick. I'll just screenshot that. If you want to stay till the end. Does that fucking work? But I don't do super chat readings. Why can't my screenshot be saved? This is why I don't do super chat readings, because I have no way of saving it because the chat eventually disappears, but I'll just copy it and then I'll paste it when I need it. But if you want to stay till the end. All right. So action this person plans on taking, Three of Cups. So I don't know, this person is happy. The two of you are celebrating. You're going up for drinks. You're connecting in a way where you're both mutually, emotionally on the same page. You know, this is just, you know, enjoying each other's company. You know, chilling on the couch even. Netflix and chill. Like, I don't know. This is like happiness. I mean, you could be going on a date with this person. Four of Cups. Okay. Ten of Wands in reverse. And the Eight of Wands. So actually this person is taking with you. Well, it does kind of feel like the two of you are coming together and celebrating something, but it does feel like Four of Cups, Ten of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands. I don't know, the two of you are enjoying each other's company this week, but it does kind of feel like something is being ignored. I don't know. Something important. I don't know. The two of you are enjoying each other's company this week, but I feel like someone, Sag, I feel like it could be you, okay? Or, I don't know, someone is missing an opportunity to like offload the responsibility of something or take care of something or um, communicate something. It's almost like the two of you are connecting in a very joyful and emotionally happy way, but something important is not being talked about. There's something important not being talked about. What is that? Someone's ignoring expressing something. The Nine of Swords. So, Sag, I almost feel like someone has a lot of worst case scenario thinking when it comes to the two of you, or stress or anxieties or things that they know. The Nine of Swords is real, like real potential, right? Real potential stresses, real things that could come up, real issues that could come up, and it does. That's why it causes us to think worst case scenario, because it really could happen. And someone is ignoring talking about something. Some of you, there was some type of subject of gossip this person heard, or it's like something is stressing this person out, whether they've seen something online. So the two of you are celebrating this week, but it does feel like you're missing an opportunity to talk about something that's very important, whether you got anxieties or stress or they do. Someone's thinking very negatively about something. It's almost like when you go out and party and have a great time, but then the next day reality hits. I feel like this person or you, someone, I can't tell who it is, someone feels like when the two of you get together, it's amazing, or you guys chill and it's amazing, and then the next day hits and reality hits. It's almost like the two of you have great ideas or great connection, but when it comes to applying things in a real way, nothing is happening in the way it should, or someone isn't as interested as they lead on. And the only reason I say that is because someone ends up to be content, which causes them to not put in the work in the way they need to, and it only leads to manifesting impulsive and spontaneous reconnections and fun times. But it's because someone isn't being real with reality, with their own reality, like with their own stresses, with their what bothers them truly. So if you find your person, or maybe this is you doing it, if you find them like having fun, and then like when things calm down, they're kind of in a weird space. It's like this person low-key knows, or you low-key know something doesn't blend between the two of you, but it's because something isn't being brought up. Something isn't being brought up to talk about. That's what I'm saying. It's like a missed opportunity to talk about something or offload the burden of some type of communication. How you feel, 4 of Wands in reverse with the Judgment. And the High Priestess. How you're feeling. For some of you, a lack of opportunity when it comes to finding a place is causing you to feel the need to use discernment when it comes to what you communicate on versus what you don't. I don't know, you feel discontent. You feel discontent. You want an opportunity with this person, but what's that High Priestess? You also know something, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You may know this person is clinging onto something, or you're clinging onto something to avoid taking any major risk financially or to avoid losing something. I don't know. High Priestess, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Not being public. I don't know. You're feeling the need to be like, not sneaky, but you're feeling the need to like be more discreet. Oh my God. You want this person. You don't want to lose this person. You want an opportunity with this person, but you're also not feeling content with the opportunity for whatever reason. I don't know why. Why doesn't Six of Swords? I don't know. It kind of feels like someone that when they're out of sight, out of mind, you're like content. I don't know. Does this person not feel like home to you? But you don't want this person to abandon you either. You don't want to be abandoned by this person. You tend to seize the opportunities, but deep down, I feel like you have an easy time putting this person out of sight, out of mind. But when they're around, you want their attention. You don't want them to abandon you. You don't want them to leave you. You are not feeling at home with this person, or you don't really you low-key, Sagittarius, I feel like you're low-key like blowing smoke up this person's ass because you don't want to be abandoned, but you low-key know deep down that this isn't my person, or this isn't my home place, or this isn't the person I'm going to marry, but you have a hard time just not going with the flow when they're around because it's easy, or you like the attention, or you don't want to be abandoned by this person. You seem to seize the opportunity, but you're trying to use discernment when it comes to your own awareness on the fact that, or maybe you feel like this person just doesn't want to be abandoned. Maybe you're not happy with the fact that you feel like this person just tends to go with the flow, or they're not really into you like that, but they just kind of go with the flow when they're around you. I don't know. But there is some type of awareness on that type of energy. But you could be dealing with a Pisces. We also have Virgo, Gemini, Taurus. Fuck these readings tonight. All right. Capricorn. What is Capricorn's person's feelings for the Capricorn? Universe, spirits, and guides. What is Capricorn's person's feelings for the Capricorn? Three shuffles. Queen of Wands in reverse in their feelings, how they're seeing you. Empress in reverse. Action they plan on taking, the Death in reverse. So in their feelings, Capricorn, Queen of Wands in reverse. Nine of Swords. Page of Swords. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know, Capricorn, you got this person stressed out the ass. For whatever reason, they feel like you're going to speak out on something. They feel like you found out something. Because this is someone that's feeling not confident. They feel like you're mad at them. And they feel like they have no control in the situation, okay? This person may feel like, I'm not even getting like whether they're interested. They're just feeling worried because you found out about something, or they're feeling worried that you're going to speak out on something, or they're worried that you found out about something through gossip, or they're worried that you're mad at them. Now, mind you, they could be simply thinking worst case scenario. It could be a confidence issue or something like that. But it's like, this is someone that has got their eye on you, or they're observing you, but it's like they don't have enough confidence to actually approach you or be assertive in the situation. Now, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the reason she lacks confidence so much is because she knows she's a hypocrite, or she knows she's someone that doesn't stand on business kind of thing, or she knows she's someone that doesn't really stand on her principles. You know what I mean? Or there's a lot that could be said kind of thing. Or she may feel like the Queen of Wands in reverse can lack confidence because she doesn't feel physically attractive as well. But I don't know, this person, I don't know, they either feel, Capricorn, like you're not attracted to them and they're thinking worst case scenario about that. And that confidence issue is creating this constant, like, worst case scenario thinking, like, are you talking to other people? Or they're seeing if you're talking to other people. I don't know, they're not confident. They're feeling not confident because they, first of all, feel like you're mad at them. Second of all, feel like you may be dating other people. And third of all, they may feel already like they have a disadvantage physically or with their looks or something like that. Or they may feel like they have a disadvantage because you're mad at them. Either way, they're worried and they're just trying to use their head. Some of you, they may feel like you're worried that you're going to speak out about something. How they're seeing you, Empress in reverse. Hermit in reverse. For some of you, Capricorn, this person feels like they may have overstepped their boundary with you, or overbearing tendencies. Overbearing tendencies have you kind of withdrawing from the situation because you don't want unwanted attention. For some of you, Capricorn, this person feels like you don't want their attention. Any attempts that they make to sleep with, like if it's a relationship, any attempts they make to be intimate with you, or if it's not a relationship, any attempts they make, they feel like you're not acknowledging them or you're kind of ignoring them. They feel like you are neglecting them, essentially. And they may feel like it's because of their overbearing tendencies that now have you feeling like they have ill will towards you, or it's because of their neglectfulness or lack of support in the past or in general that have you feeling like they have ill intentions towards you. Either way, this person is feeling like you look at them like they have ill intentions towards you. It has you withdrawing from the situation, even if that means cutting out family matters too. It's like they feel like you're very withdrawn, you're neglecting the situation. Because of something that humiliated you or made you feel some type of way. And they feel like you're refusing to, like, even if you're mad, they feel like you're refusing to address the situation. On a personal level, this person may feel like there's a lot you're neglecting. Like you don't want attention right now. You don't want to be seen right now. You don't want to be seen. You don't want the attention of something. I don't know, something humiliated you or made you feel paranoid or made you feel nervous. For some of you, an overbearing mother or an overbearing feminine energy made you feel some type of way or humiliated you. Like maybe you went to a family event and their mom, said some bullshit and now you're like, fuck this. Not my man, not my relationship. I don't want this. That's okay. And now they're like thinking worst case scenario because they don't know what to say and they don't have the balls to speak up or anything. All right, so action this person plans on taking, Death in reverse. I don't see this person making any major changes. The Death in reverse came out for like 4 signs today. Not for action, but there's a lot of resistance. We are in a Mercury retrograde. Why the Death in reverse for this person's action? 7 of Pentacles, they're waiting. So this person is not taking initiative to make any type of change. They're waiting on some type of, they're waiting. King of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you too, if you're in a relationship, this person may feel like you're in a place now, Capricorn, where you're intentionally neglecting the relationship because you feel underappreciated. So if you're underappreciated or if your efforts aren't being appreciated, you're not going to get them anymore. It's really that simple. So they may see you as neglecting certain aspects that you used to nurture with your full support because they wasn't appreciated. And now this person is worried that you're mad at them or you're not taking action like you used to. You're not picking up their socks off the floor anymore. And now they're like, man, for some of you, if you're dealing with someone that has an automatic response to manipulate the situation rather than actually do anything, they're just going to keep doing that for now. They're planting seeds when it comes to manipulating, or they're waiting on finances so they can manipulate you financially. So if they're waiting on money, then when they get money, they'll hope to blow that in your face and say, oh, let's go on a nice date. Forget about how toxic I am or how much of a piece of shit I am. Let's go forget about all that for a week until I'm a broke ass bum again. King of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, King of Cups. So I don't know. I feel like this person is waiting to manipulate you, really. I'm not going to lie. Or they're waiting for you to invest in some way so they can give you their full support emotionally or ask for forgiveness, but financially, or I don't know. It kind of gives me the feeling like this person knows they don't really have anything to offer you, and they're waiting for some type of investment on your part. But what's interesting is after they get that investment, they don't really plan on learning from the past. They just plan on either using money to manipulate you, or they plan on just manipulating you in general to overlook something. And they may give you, they may apologize, don't get me wrong, but I feel like this is a pattern. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is like a repetitive pattern. For other people, the Three of Pentacles in reverse can be people working against the two of you, right? So sometimes, so maybe there's people or in-laws or people that seem to get in between the two of you, and whatever this is, or even if it's their own shitty behavior, something here is a repetitive pattern, or there's an in-law that repetitively is a dink or something like that. And I feel like this person has a pattern. Whatever their repetitive pattern is, that's what they're going to do. They're going to show up and love bomb the shit out of you with authentic intention, don't get me wrong. But they low-key know they don't have anything to offer you. You know what I mean? So I don't even know. Just because something is authentic, just because someone has authentic intentions, doesn't mean they're good intentions. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this person has authentic intentions, but are they good? Are they valuable? I mean, this, like an empty water bottle is real. Does that mean it's going to make me thirsty or fill my thirst? It's kind of like that. Like, yeah, it's real. Does that mean it's good? No. There's someone that's like giving you realness or a real apology or real whatever, but there's no actual change, or there's some type of resistance to change. So, or they want you to overlook something. Some of you, this person just wants you to overlook that they can't afford you. And I don't say that in a mean way. I say that in a way of like, if you are a guy and you're trying to get with a girl with kids and bills to pay, don't fucking get with her if you can't afford her, and the responsibility that comes with it is really that simple. I don't know why guys waste their time. Like, it's just rude. It's like very rude. It's very rude. Don't do that. And then call her like a gold digger or something because you can't afford her. I feel like this person wants you, but they can't afford you. What's Capricorn's, what was I going to say? Feelings towards this person. Like, I'd be embarrassed to be a man trying to get with a girl with children and have no money to my name. What the fuck is that? Don't do that to yourself if you're a girl either. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Justice in reverse. You know this person isn't qualified to give an equal balance in this relationship. Eight of Cups. You don't care about this person. I don't know. You know this person doesn't got what you need. You know they're not. You know they don't have what you need. You know they're not qualified to give you what you need. You know that it's not an equal give and take type of relationship. You know that you're never going to get what you deserve with this person either. And I feel like you are determined to, I don't know. I feel like you're over it with the Eight of Cups. You may not even be emotionally involved. If you are in a relationship, you know it's kind of like a dead end. Either way, you could be dealing with a Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Yeah, stay on your level, like, or at least be real about it. Like, at least be real from the beginning. Do you know how many girls nowadays are trying to impress men with their work ethic? So hold on, Aquarius, I have a smoke. Do you know how many girls are trying to impress men with their work ethic? Like, you are manifesting the bums. Okay? Respectfully. You can be a hard worker, don't get me wrong, as a woman. You can fucking take pride in that. But don't ever need validation from any man about it. So, I don't know, it makes me sad for a lot of women. I fucking hate it. I see it all the time. I see women with bums that have children, and it pisses me the fuck off. Like, get it fucking together. You're a man. Like, go out west, do fucking something. Like, there's a million options. Gross. Water is bad for you. Too much, I'm sure. And my kids are in bed too. It was the last day of school for them today. So I got to see him this morning, but then I had to work. So Junior picked him up, but it was finally. I'm not gonna lie, I fucking like, school's great, but coming to the end of the year, it's like, okay, we're over it. We're ready for a new year. But I try to drink lots of water, because in the daytime I drink lots of coffee, and it's good to balance it out. I did do YouTube. I did YouTube full time for like 7 or 8 years. You guys gotta realize, like, I'm sure from like working from home for that long with no social connection or anything like that, and I live in a small town, so it's not like, it's very, I don't know. I need to have something to get me out of the house, and that's why I don't even bother talking about it, because I know people don't get it. They're like, why don't you do YouTube? I'm still doing YouTube, but I don't. What was happening for the last couple of years is I was burning myself out, and I don't. The thing is YouTube. I want to enjoy doing tarot. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel like I have to do tarot. Does that make sense? And I love doing tarot, but you do burn out. I honestly don't know how people push it out nonstop. I fucking burn out so fucking quick, where I just become numb. And it can be draining too, to always be that person. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. I just wanted something to get. I mean, I've been telling you guys this for like 2 years. Like, I've been looking for just a basic job that mentally took, like, that energetically took no energy. You just go to work, you go home. Like, it's so, I love it. I know that it may not make sense. We all need change sometimes. People that work from home for a long time probably know what I'm talking about. It's nice to have something that gets you out of the house. It gives me more energy. And now my kids are older, right? So it's a lot easier. Like, when I was young, when my kids were younger, YouTube was a blessing, right? Because it did give me the opportunity to work full time and make ends meet on YouTube, right? But it became something where I started to not enjoy it as much as I once did, and I want to enjoy it. And I'm not going to enjoy it if I feel like I have to do it. Does that make sense? It's like probably anyone with any type of talent or skill, it gets, you know what I mean? So I just have a basic job that takes no energy out of me, requires no soul. It's just a mental, this is your job. And I actually really enjoy that because it actually improved my mental health so much just in the little time I've been there. I'm only there for the summer, so they know I'm going to school. So they said when I go to school, that I can work on the weekends if I wanted to. So, but I just wanted something to get me out of the house because I was starting to get a little bit depressed. So, and I just need to be doing something. So, and I can't do tarot all the time. I did, but it gets old. But I still love doing tarot, but I want it to feel fun. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel like I have to be on here. That's no fun. That's no fun. But I am so blessed for YouTube, and I'll always be on YouTube to some extent. I'll always be up here. But I did need to give my energy a bit of a break because the past few years too, there's been a lot of shit. I had to register. So I'm just trying to get my bearings in order and just be a normal human for a minute and go to with a normal job and interact with people and then go to school. I'm really looking forward to school as well. I already got to like meet my teachers, and I got to meet 6 of the people that are in my program also. So I don't know. But yeah, I highly recommend. And I used to think I was a loner, and I think I am, but I need a balance. I actually still am a loner. That's the weird thing. It's not like I go to work and socialize. But just having a job I can go to without thinking about my energy, or, you know what I'm saying? Like when I come on tarot, I pump myself up. I play music. I like get my energy in a social energy. Because I'm actually not a very social person. So I'm sure like anybody understands that. All right, moving on. Let's move on to Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? It's just when you do tarot, I literally feel like I'm giving a part of my soul. You know what I mean? Like I literally feel that way sometimes. I know it sounds really dramatic. When I go to work at a normal job, I don't feel like I'm giving anything but my work etiquette and service. That's it. And it's because it can become degrading to always give a part of yourself or put yourself out there. Especially on YouTube where anybody can comment on it. You know what I mean? I just wanted to go in my hole for a little bit and have a normal job. And work on myself, I guess. And I come on when I want to. Okay. All right. What do we have for Aquarius? What is Aquarius's person's feelings? For the Aquarius. 3 shuffles. In their feelings, Aquarius, 10 of Swords, how they're seeing you, 6 of Pentacles. Action they plan on taking, Queen of Cups. Okay. All right, I gotta clarify this 10 of Swords, okay? I don't know, they're having a hard time coping with something, maybe having a hard time coping with an ending between the 2 of you. Why the 10 of Swords? This is someone that's feeling quite defeated in this situation. I mean, the way they're looking at you, they may be having a hard time coping with the lack of generosity from you or lack of equal give and take. They may feel like it's one-sided with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, that's too many. I don't know. This person just feels like you straight up don't care. They feel like there's a lack of investment. They're in a space of having a hard time coping, recognizing they can't really do much more. They feel like things have come to an end, or they're having a hard time coping with the fact that you've ended things with them. They're recognizing that you're not investing into the situation. They do think about you a lot, but this is someone that feels like the two of you are in some type of no contact situation, or if it's a relationship, it's like the two of you haven't really been talking, and they're recognizing you're not really investing into them as much anymore, or you don't value them as much anymore. I don't know, this person's having a hard time coping with you not investing into them in some way. They may feel like you've given up on them, or they may feel like you just don't value them. They feel like things are done. They feel like the two of you are in no contact, and they're having a hard time coping with it. They're having they're having a very difficult time coping with a no contact situation. That's what this feels like. They may feel undervalued, and they're trying to keep their distance to kind of preserve themselves. Some of you, this person is a bit bothered too, because they feel like you're playing victim about a situation. But that's kind of like, for example, if they do feel like you're playing victim about a situation, they still want you. I feel like they're still more bothered by the fact that you don't value them, or you're not investing into them or reciprocating in any way. Now, how they're seeing you, Six of Pentacles in reverse. So they may feel like you are not really being generous with them, or they may feel like you've taken advantage of their generosity too. I don't know, I gotta clarify that. Oh, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Well, if this is a long-term relationship, they feel like you're no longer being generous with them because of some type of extreme debt or something that you perceive to be not stable with the High Priestess. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, if this is a long-term relationship, this is someone that feels like finances are on your mind and you're trying to like avoid going broke, or it's like you're kind of chasing money right now, or you're kind of considering what's best for you financially. They may feel like you're literally ending the relationship. They may feel like there's a lot you're not telling them, like you have hidden desires you're not telling them, like maybe you low-key want to be with someone else, but you're not telling them that, or something along those lines. But they feel like you're trusting your intuition when it comes to something just not stable. Even if you're not in a relationship, they feel like you look at them as not stable, or you're trusting your intuition when it comes to I don't know, this person may feel like you're choosing to not commit because of a lack of generosity. So I don't know, maybe the two of you had a conversation about bills or how things would work out. I don't know, they feel like you're not committing, or you're not wanting to continue to commit because of financial matters. Like a lot of you, this person just feels like you're not committing to them because they're not successful enough for you, or they don't have enough money for you. I don't know, just give me one more. With Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this person feels like you look at them as an unqualified bum, or you look at them as someone that is not motivated, maybe doesn't have a job, doesn't work. I mean, you can reverse this because I'm not really sure how this is playing out, but I'm just reading it how I initially feel it, okay? But yeah, this person may feel like you look at them as someone that took advantage of you, or doesn't value you, something like that. Or they're not being generous. Something about finances. They feel like the reason you're not feeding into it is because financially things wouldn't make sense, or something like that. Sorry, I know that's boring. They may feel like you're making a lot of tough calls in your life right now as well, when it comes to who's qualified to be in your life and who's not. If there is some type of separation, this person may feel like there's a lot of disputes between the two of you in regards to shared resources. I don't know, this person feels like money. If you cut someone off or broke up with someone, they feel like it's because of money. And that's it. Action this person plans on taking, Queen of Cups. Why the Queen of Cups? Okay, Chariot, Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So this is someone that is interested. Oh, shit. Oh, now they a baddie. Okay. So this is someone that is interested in reasserting control when it comes to their financial affairs or matters, or like this is someone that is getting on top of their responsibilities in some way. If you're in a relationship, like this is someone that's doing a 180 where now all of a sudden they're trying to get a job. They're trying to take control. They're putting in the work. They're, you know, explaining what they feel like their future is going to look like. It's like someone that is trying to get you to envision, okay, things are going to get better. Look, I'm putting in the work. Look, I'm investing. Because this is someone that is feeling, they do love you. I don't feel like they're playing games. I do feel like authentically they're trying to get their shit in order. They are. I don't feel like they're playing games. But they are trusting their intuition when it comes to what needs to be done. I don't, it kind of feels like someone that's trying to take the reins on an issue between the two of you, put in the work. Now they are hoping to see some type of outcome with the Three of Wands, with the effort that they're making. I don't know, what is this person's intentions with their... Look, they want to obtain your attention. They literally want to obtain your attention, or they want to have a success with you. They want to be recognized. They want you to notice all the changes they're making, all the housework that they're doing now. This is someone that wants you to notice all the efforts they're making. Now, again, is that mind games or not? I mean, they're authentically doing it. They're authentically trying to get a job. If they get a job, they're going to take it. It's like that type of energy. So it's not like it's complete bullshit, but they are doing it for you. They're doing it to be appreciated. They are doing it to have some type of attempt or recognition from you, to have some type of success with you. Okay? But with that energy though, it's too real. It's too authentic. I do feel like they probably be doing this even if you wasn't with them. Like something here got this person like shifting things in emotion in a totally different way, where they're trying to stay in tune with their own well-being, as well as they're considering your well-being. And they do care about you, but the Queen of Cups also has the ability to give love to herself. That's why she's the Queen of Cups, right? The Queen of Cups in reverse becomes bitter and resentful. Why? Because she doesn't know how to love herself. She doesn't know how to set boundaries. She doesn't know how to feel things and let it go through her rather than be absorbed by it, right? So I feel like this person, they're authentically in tune with your needs, but they're also becoming in tune with their own, where something is shifting for them and they're recognizing an issue. They're trying to put in the work with you. They see a future with you. They're hoping, their intention with you is to, you know, obtain some type of recognition or appreciation. They want you to see their efforts. I don't know, it kind of feels like this person sees you as someone that sees them as underqualified for you, or you don't really have anything to offer them. I don't know what this Eight of Cups in reverse. What is Aquarius's feelings for this person? The Fool card wanted to show its face. It didn't come out though. So you may have faith with this person. King of Swords. Okay, you're being Aquarius. Your feelings, you're kind of detached from your feelings. Okay, Knight of Cups though. I feel like you're being rational about someone's inspiration. So you may feel like you can see through someone. Like, okay, I know your inspiration here. Queen of Wands, though. I don't know. You may be playing a little, like, you may be, your feelings for this person. You are detached from this person. Are you inspired by their efforts? Yeah, I do feel like that, but you're not really letting them know that. I don't know. You're being rational. You're cutting this person out. See, you're very focused on something else that has your attention. Like if this is more of a personal thing, this is you being detached. You're very focused on something else that has your attention, or maybe someone else that has your attention that makes you feel like, okay, understood, you get me. Or you're inspired, maybe you're going to the gym, you're making changes to your appearance, you're very inspired to kind of focus on what you got going on. And you may be quite detached. I feel like you've cut this person out. I don't know. See, the problem is even if this is a long-term relationship and you're recognizing this person is making effort, you're still detached from it mentally because it's like it's like old milk at this point. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of expired in your mind. Like there's some type of timeline that's expired in your mind or you're bored of it. Ace of Wands, though. I don't know, Aquarius. I feel like you are very attracted to this person, but you're playing dumb to them. Or there's something you're detaching from because you're inspired to take action in a new daring direction. Some of you guys could be teaching something, or you're very excited about new adventures that you're taking in regards to your appearance, going to the gym, or you're leading something, you're mentoring someone. I don't know, there's some type of new daring approach you're taking to your love matters, but it has you very focused on cutting something else out. Well, let's clarify what you're cutting out. What is Aquarius cutting out? Because there's a lot of passion here. The Eight of Swords. You may be cutting out just your own overthinking or limited ways of thinking. Hangman in reverse and the Sun in reverse. I don't know, you may be cutting out someone that you perceive to be very egotistic, arrogant, unwilling to see different perspectives. You may feel victimized by unwillingness to hear you out or unwillingness to hear your perspective. In reverse. I don't know, some of you guys are just cutting out your own arrogance, honestly. Okay. I don't know. I'm not gonna, I feel like you are attracted to this person. Sometimes I would read that as you being inspired by someone else that's giving you attention, that's making you motivated to take a new daring approach to your love matters. However, we don't have any third party energy. So whoever this is, I feel like you're in a space of being, I don't know, Aquarius, I feel like you're inspired to actually take action in the situation and you're cutting out your own overthinking and arrogance. I feel like this is your overthinking or arrogance. I don't know, was you guys a little bit arrogant with someone? Because I feel like you're actually kind of wanting to have fun with someone or you're inspired by someone's efforts, whether that effort is like emotionally connecting with you or taking your emotions seriously. Like maybe it's someone that finally said, okay, I hear you out and now I'm going to act on that or I'm going to deal with that, whatever it may be. I don't know, you're inspired by someone's efforts. And I don't know, I feel like you're cutting out your own overthinking or arrogance. Hangman in reverse can come off very arrogant. Why? Because they're not willing to see things from a different perspective, or they act on something, you know, or they make a lot of assumptions, or they try to jump the gun on the situation because they're not willing to hear someone out or something like that. Or you're recognizing your own overthinking cause you to kind of be arrogant or assumptive with someone or be a bit of a Debbie Downer when it comes to a situation. I don't know, you're going with it. I feel like you're attracted to this person. I do. I feel like you're attracted to their efforts and you guys are going to have a good week. So I don't know why this person feels like you look at them so negatively. I mean, maybe they were, you know, I don't know. You're attracted to their, I mean, give me more specific, what's the effort? Two of Wands. I mean, maybe they're getting out of their comfort zone. They're choosing new paths. I mean, the Two of Wands is a bit of a wandering energy. Like they're getting out there. They don't got their shoes on yet, but it's like they're dabbling in exploring a partnership with you or exploring the unknown. If this is already a relationship, it's like they're getting out there. They're getting out there. For some of you, they're making a choice between two and they're choosing you, or this person is kind of getting out of their comfort zone and moving into that Three of Wands energy where you can now see growth in the relationship or whatever it may be. Either way, yeah, I feel like you're going to gain passion for this person, or you are gaining passion for this person because you're seeing their efforts. Okay? But see, the thing is maybe that's why your person feels like you're not recognizing or you don't value their efforts, because you are kind of coming off cold and detached from the situation. Like you're playing dumb, like you don't see. Okay? But you could be dealing with a Leo. We also have Cancer and Pisces or Virgo. It could be any sign as far as elements go. All right. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? What is Pisces person's feelings for the Pisces? Three more. What is Pisces person's feelings for the Pisces? Three shuffles. Okay, in their feelings, Pisces, the Eight of Pentacles, how they're seeing you, the lovers. Ooh, actually, I'm going to take, you guys might have the best read, the only good read I feel tonight. Ace of Swords, okay. So in this person's feelings, Pisces, Eight of Pentacles. Well, they're feeling very motivated to work on their reputation with you or to work on this in general. Why the Eight of Pentacles? The Sun in reverse, the King of Cups. This person feels like I didn't express something to you. Oh, why do we have so many? This person feels like they didn't express something to you. They didn't express their admiration for you. They didn't express their love for you, or they didn't express an apology. This person may be aware that maybe you deserve an apology, or this person feels like they didn't express something to you and they feel like it caused them to miss an opportunity. Because this person resisted connecting with you or even respecting you or showing you some type of respect, and it caused some type of missed opportunity. And the lack of expression has them feeling in tune with, okay, I want Pisces, but I also know I need to work on something with Pisces, or I need to express something to Pisces or apologize to Pisces. This is someone that is wanting to work on their reputation with you because they feel like something that wasn't expressed should have been expressed, or this person just simply is feeling a lack of clarity when it comes to whether something is mutual between the two of you, and they feel like they're developing a lot of strong feelings, okay? Because this is someone that wants to give you their full support, all of their love, all of their advice. It's like you are their muse. It's like this person wants to give you their full support, but they feel like they mess things up either with not expressing their admiration for you and coming off quite conceited, or they're just wanting to work on this in general because they're lacking clarity in regards to whether something is mutual. So how they're seeing you, the lovers. Why the lovers? They may feel like you're a very sensual being, happy with your choices. They may see you as someone very authentic. If there has been major choices made in the past, they feel like you're happy and content with those choices. They feel like you're at peace. They may feel like you're making a major choice to move as well. Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, this person feels like you established some type of success within a community of some sort. Three of Wands, Nine of Swords. So this person sees you. The lovers can talk about actively making better choices as well. Now, better is like subjective. Like, what's better for you right now? What's better for you right now is going to be different than what's better for someone else right now. What's good for you right now? This is someone that sees you as being very in tune with who you are. You're actively seeking out to make better choices for yourself. You have established some level of success or successful business within a community. You're quite happy, but there is this long-term worst case scenario thinking happening for you. I mean, for some of you, long-term thinking or worst case scenario thinking, they may feel has kind of started the better choices that you're making. Like, they may feel like the reason you're making better choices is because of some type of like worst case scenario thinking. Or the Nine of Swords can be like all those swords of truth that we pushed under the rug. We're now opening, like pulling that rug back and being like, oh, these are so dirty. What am I going to do with them? You know, it's like needing to deal with things and clean that out one by one. Like just, it's like cleaning out my closet, Eminem. Oh, I want to listen to that so bad right now. I said, I'm sorry, I'm not. What an oldie. It's like this person feels like you're cleaning out your closet a little bit and you're being quite real with yourself in regards to what you need to do. And yes, they feel like you've established some type of success, but there's also things that you're kind of turning to in regards to, okay, this is what I need to clean up now. It's kind of like they feel like you're actively choosing better. Now, if it's more of a newer thing, Pisces, this person just sees you as that type of person, someone that actively works on yourself. You've established some level of... Sorry if you guys are having a hard time understanding me. They may feel like you've established some level of success in your community or something you're a part of. And it's like you're working on things one by one. So I don't know, they see you as someone very connected with who you are and what's good for you. Now, yes, very attractive and sensual and all of this. But like in a like the lovers is like making real life choices, like what happened, like what we do in the physical, who we connect with in the physical. And in the physical, this person sees you as someone that is actively trying to make peace with the situation, or work on things. I don't know, some of you have established some type of success for yourself, but there's still things you're kind of turning, like you're turning back the pages now, because there was things that like bothered you before, but you couldn't deal with them before. I don't know, it kind of makes me feel like, you know, like this person knows you pretty well, because this is like a very deep perception of someone. They know you pretty well somehow, I feel. Or they feel like they know you pretty well. Because they feel like they know your anxieties or your stress or what you're worried about or what keeps you up at night, you know, what bothers you. But they feel like they need to work on the reputation with you because they're lacking optimism in gaining your respect or coming together as a partnership, because they feel like they already missed an opportunity, either because they resisted expressing themselves, or they caused unnecessary upheaval associated with you connecting with them or coming together with them. So I don't know, this person sees you as like just pure authentic. I don't know. You're successful. Successful, yes, but the success came first for some of you. And now it's like you're turning back the pages, okay? Action this person plans on taking is the Ace of Swords. So this is someone that wants to like break through the silence. They want to go right in. They want to speak some type of truth. They have some type of, clarity. This is someone that has a heightened sense of awareness of a situation. We do have the Ace of Swords and the Death card and the Empress. The Death card can represent having a heightened sense of awareness, which kind of brings in more responsibility on a soul level, on an energetic level. They're no longer perceiving you the same way they once did, but it's creating room for growth, and it's creating room for them to make some type of decision here. It's like this is someone that is realizing the truth, heightened sense of awareness. Because this is someone that has a heightened sense of awareness of you, whether you're male or woman. They're realizing how nurturing you truly are, how supportive you truly are, how you nurture, your own, how you water your own grass, how you nurture your kids, how you show up overall in your day-to-day life, in your business, in your, maternal abilities. It's like this is someone that is realizing how you show up for yourself and your own feminine needs, but also the people around you, and whatever it is you do. When it comes to your business, they're realizing, wow, Pisces really gives a fuck about that, or they really prioritize that, or your children, whatever it may be. It's like this is someone that is breaking through the silence because they want to support you. They want to support you. What do they want to support? Because it does feel like they want to support some type of decision. The Justice and the Ten of Wands. I don't know, maybe it's almost like you're crossing the finish line in something, and someone is watching you cross the finish line, and someone wants to help you cross the finish line. That's really cheesy and dramatic, but it's like someone is realizing someone is realizing some type of imbalance or unfair dynamic you have yourself wrapped up into. But with the Ten of Wands, like the majority of the work has already been done, okay? The majority of the work has already been done. Whether it's an unfair dynamic you have yourself wrapped up into, or something just isn't working out in your favor. It's like bad luck type of energy. Like someone is recognizing, okay, something is just bad luck, Pisces, But it's like with the Ten of Wands, the majority of the work has already been done. This is someone that is realizing you're going through a circumstance that's just straight up bad luck, or you're wrapped up into an unfair dynamic in a relationship, or legalities of things. And this is someone that is helping support you, or supporting you, kind of going the last mile on something. I don't know how to explain that. I know that sounds ridiculous, but like that's what I get. Like it's like that word of encouragement that comes through last minute kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like this person wants to step in and support you because they're realizing the truth, and they have a newfound mental clarity. Aww. Five of Cups. This person may feel like you're sad about something. Give me one more. What do they want to encourage Pisces on? The Nine of Cups. Like you're going after your dreams, okay? Or you have a strong desire for something, but maybe you're thinking worst case scenario. Or maybe you're wanting to do something. It's like you're returning to something, and now this person is coming through to like support you in that. Or help grant your wish somehow. And they have a heightened sense of awareness too on your own tendency to potentially be quite pessimistic when it comes to decisions or making final decisions. So this person may feel like, oh, here Pisces goes again. They're stressing. They're not going to do it. They're almost there. Pisces is almost there, and they're not going to do it. I love Pisces, but every Pisces I've ever met, they love to dream and they love to get caught up in that realm, but actually like doing something, oh, no, what do you mean? No, we were just talking about it. We were just dreaming about it. I mean, I love Pisces. Like I met a lot of high vibrational Pisces and low vibrational, but Pisces in general, sometimes they can get caught up into a wave and get trapped there. But like, yeah, this person may feel like you have a tendency to like be pessimistic toward some type of final decision, and they're trying to help you cross the finish line associated with granting a wish or your own desire. Give me, what is Pisces feelings for this person? So I do get the idea, Pisces, that you know this person or this person knows you really well somehow. They know you really well. Whether it's from your social media or something, I don't know. Your feelings for this person, 5 of Cups. Oh, so you feel left out of this person's life, or you feel like this person has a tendency to focus on the negatives of you. I don't, you don't feel like you have any control in the matter. You may be a little bit intimidated by the situation. I don't know, I feel like you miss this person, or you feel the loss of this person, but you also feel like you have no control when it comes to how this person perceives you. You may feel like this person has a superficial view on you. You may feel like they think you're all about money, all about, I mean, everybody has to be about money to a degree, but you may feel like they think a very superficial view on you. Maybe you got no work-life balance or something like that. You may feel like this person also dropped you or wouldn't reconsider something because you wasn't single, or because of a lack of personal success when it comes to finances or something like that. You may feel like you never got the validation you needed from this person sometime in the past, and it's like you're still feeling, I don't know, you miss this person, you're sad. You want this person. You may regret yourself. You may have your own regrets in regards to fumbling on something. Like you may feel like you fumbled, like you've done something stupid. You may regret Emperor in reverse. That can be taking advantage of a situation or just lacking self-control. So this may be someone that you have a lot of regrets with. I know you feel like they have a superficial view on you, but you don't have control. You feel like you can't get back control. So I don't know. You feel the loss of this person though. I don't know. I feel like this person is showing up like a champ for you. But you could be dealing with Scorpio. We have Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Leo, and Aries. We are not only dreaming. All right. Well, I love you guys. I'll be on tomorrow too. So I love you guys and take care. Bye.